Welcome back.
Yes, y'all. Welcome back to Truth Be Told Podcast, episode 143. It's your boy UU. I'm
Riffa.
in this thing. Riffa's in this thing.
Yes, I am.
Black Todd, aka Dominican Todd, is in this thing
today.
We appreciate.
He's feeling it too.
No, if y'all can see, he got the Dominican flag on his head.
Only he was on camera.
if he wasn't off camera, Todd did. Yeah. That's what it is. Also, I gotta say, Illy is in this thing. Okay, she wanted me to shout her out, so shout out to her. It's one of the tree nuts out there.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
we appreciate the support.
Yeah, we appreciate the support. Definitely. Shouts out to all the trains, the tree nuts. Make sure y'all go subscribe to all subscribe on all the podcast apps. I mean, show some love. If you're on the Apple Podcast app, give us a 5-star review. Leave a good comment. Let everybody know about the podcast.
Subscribe, notifications, whatever you got to do to be on the in. To be on the in.
We got the videos back up on YouTube too, so shout out to the YouTube fandom out there. We've been leaving y'all like out in the cold for a long ass time.
It was a while.
For a long ass time, but we got it going back, man. So yes,
still not set, but
we in there. You know what I'm saying?
At least we got you back in there.
If you do want to go check out our YouTube, go to trailmac.com/YouTube to get there quickly and easily. All right.
And support also at trailmac.com/merch.
Yeah, get the merch. Most def. Where do
we stand?
Are we going straight into?
Oof. Do we want to start on that?
Your grown man, baby Bizoy.
Here we go
for it.
Here we go.
Your boy Eminem. He dropped an 11-minute freestyle. Kick off. A lot of hot takes.
He literally does a kick at the beginning to kick it off. You saw that?
I did see that, and I was just like, was it needed? You know what I'm saying?
I guess it fits with the name, Kickoff.
Yeah, but like,
it just comes.
I didn't need him to get animated. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, because it was like one of those kickoffs that's like, God, get dag nabbit.
That was.
It was one of those kicks.
That looked like an onside kick. It was like,
right.
Oh man.
So there's it's weird because there's a lot of slander on Twitter for Eminem. I seen there's a lot of love, from Eminem's fan base, but I really want to know what you guys' thoughts are after watching this 11-minute freestyle. Because a lot of discussions have come from this, different discussions.
I wish it was nonstop because there's a lot of cuts in the whole thing. So you kind of think, how long did this process actually take?
Right.
Was it just? It obviously wasn't 11 minutes. It had to be longer if they're doing the cut. That's how long it is when you watch it.
Right.
So being edited, I wonder, like, how long were its breaks, or did they just cut it off thinking he was done? He was like, hit record again, and then they just immediately go back in. Because
so you want him to go just away a pure 11 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, he can. He's done it. Eminem has gone in for a long time. I don't know if it's been 11 minutes, but he's gone in and he's had some long freestyles back in the day.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I mean, some long ones where you're just like, damn.
Yeah.
But he has that in him. But, he's older. Right now, he's just kind of... With the magic of editing, you don't have to actually just go into nonstop. You could just kind of pick up where you leave off.
That's wild. That's how you know you get old. You're like, all right, cut.
Let me get a drink. My mouth's getting dry.
Shit, I'm winded.
Where's the oxygen tank?
He definitely needed an oxygen tank. Most def.
He was spitting, though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He has wordplay and bars. That's undeniable.
Right.
It's undeniable. Is he the GOAT to people? He is. It's arguable, other people believe other people were the GOAT, but he's definitely up there. He's in the conversation and he's one of the greatest of our time, definitely. But he definitely, just, it's kind of like everyone says it is that same style rap, but the boy still got the bars. I mean, you can never take that away from him. Can never take that from him.
I think he still has wordplay. I think he still has you know what I'm saying, some interesting
Trying to get dark too. He kept trying to say some things that were kind of pushing boundaries.
or they bleeped that shit out, which I was just like, well, maybe you shouldn't say it then, bro.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Just don't even say it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like work around it.
Yeah.
Wordplay that.
My question, I wanted to ask both of y'all this. I've been waiting. Do y'all think this was actually good? Because
some of it.
I think that
Some of
especially
it-
online,
There are little
this
segments that
started
could
an
have been left
uncomfortable
out.
conversation for some people.
No, it did. Because
I bet.
what you know what I think it is, man. I think because okay, this is Eminem doing like Eminem, right? It's just weird seeing it because he's an old dude, so it's like, all right. At some point, the content has to mature, right? But what does Eminem talk about? What does a mature Eminem talk about? You know what I'm saying?
Values.
We're definitely gonna revisit this. What I'm about to say, we're gonna revisit this, but he at this point, knowing his legendary status, if you will, knowing where he is in the game, his record, he should be doing more along the lines of what I think Hov has been doing for the last year or so.
Yeah.
And we'll elaborate on that. But
Okay, but Hov is speaking to to like.
and I don't
people,
necessarily
like a
mean
certain-
what he's saying,
Hov is
but I
cut
mean
from a
what he's
different
doing.
cloth.
Yeah, Hov is cut from a different cloth.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean-
because I'm not necessarily saying the lyrical content. I just mean more of a. I'm just one. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Eminem needs to own a basketball team or some shit. That's what he needs to go into.
So you're trying to say he
No, I
needs
like
to be
that.
occupied?
He needs something to occupy his
He
time.
kind of does.
Well, that's, I mean,
He needs to have a different venture. You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
got Shade 4-5.
He does. I mean, he
That's
does
not
have
taking
other
up
ventures,
enough
but
of
it's
his
not
time.
It's not
taking-
taking up enough time.
And
not,
I think
not
that
only that, he's just not. He's not there always on top of shit. You know, there's shows.
Somebody else is running.
Sway's doing his shit.
Right.
Or, you know, other shit's happening. So
I'm wondering. Remember, if y'all remember a couple episodes back, when we were talking about him and MGK,
Right.
and how we were saying how we feel like he discovered the internet, and how he was like, and then how we joked and said the intern slipped up and let him find out what people were saying.
Right.
And you said, "What? They're saying this on YouTube?"
Yeah.
I feel like this is still remnants of that. Like, oh,
It's
y'all
still
are talking about me.
It's still
Right,
aftershock.
right.
Like, yeah, this is aftershock. He's
It's
like,
like-
y'all are talking about me, and in
well,
case y'all forgot, here's what it is.
It's interesting because his album was solid,
Yeah, it was.
right? It was a solid album,
like
but I
it.
think that the
I
reason
loved
it was so solid is because, like, for the first time in a long time, he had something to like talk about.
Yeah.
It was all the hate that he was getting, and it was like he was shooting back, and he was like responding back to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like Eminem, but like, all right. That's why it sucks with Eminem sometimes, because it's almost like he needs like something to be happening in order for him to have something to say. Like,
To get his content.
right, like to get his best content, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like he
through
needs a
problems.
beef.
Yeah.
Or because that's what he spent a lot of his career doing, like beefing, right? I'm gonna say the whole career, but you know what I'm
Whether it be
saying?
with his mom or other artists, or
Right,
his
right.
ex, or just
Right.
He always had a beef,
Mormons.
or a problem, or other
Catholics.
pop stars. You know what I mean? He was over there just doing. Yeah, he was beefing with everyone.
He's beefing with everybody.
and it fueled his fire. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That
Like,
was when he was
basically.
at his best. Even when
Yeah.
he broke up with Mariah Carey and he made the
Oh man.
it was at Eminem at his best. But like now that all those relationships are what they are, he's not in D12 anymore. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
not
he's moved-
beefing. You know?
Nobody, yeah, he doesn't really have. I mean, besides MGK, he wasn't really beefing with any. And Joe Budden,
Well,
he
you
wasn't
saw
really
what it-
beefing with anybody.
You saw
know
what the
I'm
whole
saying?
MGK thing brought out of him, though. I mean,
Right.
it kind of brought this whole mentality, and then also the critics from the last album.
Right.
Those two things, gave him. I don't want to say purpose, but it like gave him something to feed off of.
Right, which is kind of interesting because when you listen to his album, he had the Paul skit, and Paul was like, "What are you gonna do? You're gonna like, what are you gonna do? Kamikaze
Next,
2,
yeah.
like Back at the Critics Part 2? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?" And it's like, is that what's gonna happen?
This was the beginning.
Was Paul just like Foreshadowing? You know what I'm saying?
Or was he just letting us know it's gonna happen? You know,
There's definitely some parts in Eminem's rhymes where you know, it's a little some of it's a little corny. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. There's like a few segments where I'm just like, where he comes back, you know, like it goes to black and then it comes back and he spits his shit and then he turns around and walks away and there's like a quick few lines and then it goes back to black and then comes back with a rap and then that whole segment was like could have been left out. You know, it's like that whole segment of bars was like didn't even go with the rest of like his whole mentality and what he was doing before that. I'm just like, that wasn't. But see,
that's what I think. What happens with Eminem sometimes, like we get it. Yeah. Eminem is one of the illest wordsmiths.
Oh yeah,
he can pull words out of his ass, but
make words rhyme together that other people can't
or weren't even thinking about.
Yeah,
right.
They're like,
right.
Oh shit, I never thought I could. Yeah,
yeah.
That's Eminem.
That's Eminem. That's what he does best. Mm-hmm. But overall, you know, is what he's saying impactful? You see what I'm saying? Like, is he saying anything that's like
that's gonna reach somebody?
That's making you go, oh shit!
It's gonna stick with you past.
Yeah, it's like
the only thing that makes me do that while he's doing it is just being the wordsmith, the making the rhyme.
Yeah, you just like damn,
so many words rhyming and just like it just.
You know how like when there's
Shaq, how he does that,
when you got Shaq is like one of the greatest centers of all time.
Oh yeah,
but like his free throws is trash.
Completely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of feel like is like with Eminem. Like he's like the thing that he does in his freestyle is we know that like okay, like we got it. This is you don't have to do this anymore.
Nobody can do this like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We get that.
We get that. And you don't have to do it anymore.
Man.
That's the interesting. Like you don't have to do that anymore because you could like this could be the last time he does that shit, and everybody will still say Eminem is one of the illest wordsmiths of all time, if not the illest wordsmith. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
That's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I just don't like seeing it. I feel like he's kind of at the point now where it's like, all right,
he's forcing it on us.
Yeah.
Hey, is this MJ on the Wizards?
It's MJ on the Wizards.
That's hard to watch.
It's a little hard. It's hard because man, Eminem like he went through like
he still killed it. So it's not hard to watch, but it's still
it's a little hard to watch.
What's hard to watch is that he's just it's like almost like it's not on his album. It's forceful. It's like just out of nowhere. He's like, and then it's on video. It's a set. You know, it was put together, thought out, and it's like. And like I said, edited. It's like, it's not really an 11-minute freestyle. That's what's heartbreaking. It's like, dude, back in the day, your 11-minute freestyle would have been continuous. 11 minutes of you spitting bars.
I think it would be more entertaining if he actually just freestyled. Like, pure off the top of the head. And we see him do some wild shit or whatever. It will probably be 100 times more entertaining than what he's writing.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if he went on Sway and did a freestyle on Sway, like when Lupe did a real freestyle on Sway, that was like
sit down, on the show in the morning.
Yeah, that shit would probably be
and just
funny.
Shit, you got a platform.
It's yours. You go every fucking show on that station.
You go up there every week if you want to.
Right. You go up and do a 5 Fingers of Death and just have fun freestyling and let people point that shit and you freestyle about it. You know what I'm saying? That shit would probably be way more entertaining than him writing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And having it all set up and just
right. Because it isn't like his writtens is like saying anything. You know what I'm saying? That would be different than what he would probably say. That's wild and like a freestyle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same type of content when you really think about it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So but we got to get into this because some people I seen some shit on Twitter.
Oh.
They said some people are saying Mac Miller is better than Eminem. Now I know some people are kind of, right off the death of Mac Miller. So, there's that. But there's some pretty good discussions where people are saying that Mac Miller is a musician. He's more creative than Eminem. They deem him as a better rapper. I want to know what y'all's take on this is.
I do think Eminem is a better rapper. I think that part is kind of cut and dry.
Right. Yeah.
But to be honest, I thought there was some interesting points made when they said, no, Mac puts together a better project. He's a better musician. I'm thinking, well. To be fair, yeah, he is a better musician, I think. But when you think of the type of projects they put together, I just feel like they're so different.
Two different worlds.
It's kind of hard to compare them.
Yeah.
But I did think that was an interesting.
It was.
I've never really thought on that before.
Yeah.
Like so when we
I never
we
thought on
did,
it either. I mean, we just always
think most
assume
people
Eminem's the illest white rapper,
Yeah.
and that's just it.
Yeah.
But what about
When you break it down,
is Eminem the best song maker? You know what I'm saying?
I think
white
honestly,
song maker.
I don't think
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
a crazy reach to say no, he's not the best song maker.
Okay.
Because I think when you look at your best rappers, they aren't always the best songs if you're looking at it from like the person that said that, what they're looking for in the album is very different than, what this dude's the best spitter is gonna give you.
Right.
On any project. Like it's different.
That's why music is so subjective, bro. Because
It is.
I think
It's hard to argue that.
Yeah.
what people are saying is like good music is completely different. Some people will say Eminem is good music because he has like all these bars, but then some people will say, like Thundercat is good music because you know what I'm saying? Like this man plays these instruments and can groove on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's subjective. You know what I'm
It
saying?
definitely is.
But I can understand how when I think of good music, I think of like all around. You know what I'm saying? I can separate the two. Like I've never like I've thought Eminem rap really well. You know what I'm saying? But at like certain times, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Let's say you want to, you riding and you got 4 chicks in the car. You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to play Eminem?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? With the 4 chicks in the car. You know what I'm saying? And you probably be better off playing like some Pac or something. You know what I'm saying?
Give you mushrooms, girls. Start playing shit like that.
Yeah, you can't play shit like that. They're gonna be like, the fuck?
And
You're not getting no pussy with that.
We look at some of M's past projects. There's plenty of them that you listen to. You're like, oh no,
shit.
that's a good project, a solid project, top to bottom. But you might still say no. But this Mac album is a better music production.
Right.
That's the
of
thing.
an album.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And like you said, it's different occasions. If you sitting around chilling, sitting having dinner or something, you're probably not gonna put Eminem on.
Right. Sitting having dinner.
To put on a little easy listening, and it's not gonna be Eminem
while you're eating dinner.
I'm just thinking of like you're like with your girl, you're like kissing on you, like she's like, turn on some music,
light the candle.
But you know what's funny though?
Light the
although the lyrical
like,
content,
stop.
Although the lyrical content of which let's go with that. Let's go with that example. Although the lyrical content of the song is an awful choice, the music to Superman does have a vibe.
Superman is a vibe, right? Superman is probably Eminem's most.
You just have to say, don't listen to the words. Don't listen to the words.
No, Superman is probably Eminem's like most niggerish track. You know what I'm saying? Like no, that's Eminem's the
slow
way he
jams.
was like flowing on there and everything. I was like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying? But I think that with Mac Miller, I think what it is and I was thinking about this. I don't think Eminem has like the I kept saying to myself it's the groove, but it's really the soul. I don't think Eminem got really like the soul. You know what I'm saying? I think Mac tapped into that a little bit, especially with his last album. He even has like some like soulful like type jams or whatever. I don't think Eminem really has it. I think that's why he doesn't connect with some people.
I don't think you can have too much soul when you just come from you're too gritty of a background. If that like, because M like
some soul singers have some gritty ass backgrounds.
But when I think M and like
have you ever heard?
I'm just like nah.
Yeah, when you watch the movie, you kind of see the story of M.
Have you ever heard A Man's World by James Brown?
Okay, that's not what
that's
this is different.
The gritty ass. But you got grit soul.
That's different. That's different.
That's grit and soul. Different. I'm just saying.
We've seen what happens, and then you see Mac. Like we talked about his last album, we said, "Oh yeah, Divine Feminine." He was so happy in his relationship. This album, oh man, he said he gets heartbroken.
Right.
When M isn't feeling so well, he's not giving you no soul vibes.
He's not going to give you a depressed.
He aired you out.
He's gonna give you a vengeful Eminem.
Yeah, he's
gonna tear you a new one.
He's gonna talk about murdering you.
Exactly.
He's gonna give some dirt up if he knows some dirt.
Yeah.
It's like, don't push me. I got more phone calls.
Right.
He's
Way
not
more
giving you
text
that.
I said, "Push me." I got more phone calls. No, I mean, I think that's just what it is, though. Maybe people just some people can't rock with Eminem because he just don't. Like I know people. I personally know people that's like that never played Eminem.
Just can't connect to him.
Yeah, they never played Eminem because. You know what I'm saying? Like in the hood, like some people there's people in the hood that just won't
play.
Fuck with Eminem at all. You know what I'm saying? Because how the shit sounds. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't rock with them.
And there's no
but they connect with like Jeezy or Gucci Man or somebody like that. And you're like, but you talk to certain people and they'll be like, how the fuck you listen to this mumble shit, right? But it may be like a certain type of vibe that they get that they're connected to that they just can't get from Eminem. Eminem's lyrics is cool, but that's not always enough.
That's not what everybody's looking for when they're listening to music. Yeah,
right.
That's not. Some people that go, that's too much for them. It's over their head a lot of times. Where it's just like I don't even enjoy it because it's too much thinking.
Too much thinking.
Like, I need to just.
That's like the number one reason why Lupe is not like
exactly up there. The biggest rapper,
most popular rapper is that reason alone because it's just like it's too much for my brain. I don't even want to think that hard. I just want to listen to Future. Okay,
like, I just want to. Exactly.
I just want to la-dee-da-dee-da slide on me now.
It's like I don't
easier
want
to deal with.
Basically, go to school when I'm listening to music. Right. You know, it's like because then it's like, damn, I got to do homework now.
Yeah, it's like
decipher this code so this boulder doesn't fall down and run me over.
It's true that Lupe come on. You like, let me put my phone down.
Hey, you really gotta listen.
I want to see something though. So all the trillions out there. Next time your girl tell you to put a little something on, just play Superman. And let us know what happens.
Yeah, play Superman.
Shit.
Yeah,
we just
good
curious.
One.
Yeah.
We just curious.
Haley J, I love that name. What's that tattoo? What's that say? Rotten Pieces. That's great. Hey, he was snapping too.
This song is so good.
It is.
First off, you don't know Marshall, and also don't go Marshall. Yeah. I'll slap you off that bar stool. Leave handprints all across. Hey, you know he can't listen.
Say that now.
He's trying to say it now, which is crazy, but it's always weird when I hear him like go into that little. Like in the freestyle, like he went to like this whole shit, like murdering this chick, and you know what I'm saying, and like, bro, like 7-8 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah. Now when I hear him, just like,
you're pushing it, buddy.
Me too.
Yeah,
think about it, bro. They about to get motherfucking Neil deGrasse Tyson out the game.
Did you see his response? He finally spoke.
I did. He
kind of clapped back.
He did kind of clap back.
I was like, "Whoa, Neil, what you doing, bro?"
Yeah, they trying to get Neil deGrasse.
No, but like you said, it's funny. Your lens on these things is different now. Like people say something, you're like, "Oh, that's not gonna work, buddy."
yeah. Which I'm definitely gonna talk about a little bit later too when we talk about this Meek Mill album, man. But
we got one on there.
Overall, man, I guess the freestyle was alright, but I feel like Eminem got to chill, man. I feel like he got to lay back, find like good content to talk about, like just talk about, you know what I'm saying, like talk about being a father, talk about, you know what I'm saying, because we're all old now, dog. Like Eminem's almost, if he's not 50, he's almost 50, right? For real, so that means most of his fans are probably in our age, like early 30s, right? Yeah. So like for me, like I'm not interested in hearing like Eminem talk about like pooping and peeing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, poo and pee. I don't want to hear that shit right now, dog. I was like, all right, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like
he's 46.
Juvenile. He's 46. That's just juvenile, man.
Hey, just wait till we get that Eminem Grandpa album. Watch. It's gonna be
fire. It's gonna become bad Grandpa.
Fire.
The album.
When I retire, I'll be spitting baby food on people.
It's gonna be fire. Watch.
Shouts out to Marshall. I know he's listen. Marshall's watching this shit, and we'll get dissed again on Kamikaze too, dog.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, make sure you say our names next time, motherfucker.
Yeah,
hey, y'all,
give us our credit.
Hey, the trillions. These two over here been looking for a reason to come out of retirement, and
I know
what better than to go up against him.
Riffa, you coming up? Hey, Riffa.
If
Eminem diss you,
if he diss me and put us on the map, how can you not go?
Bro,
back?
We gotta go in
tag team.
Bars, okay?
Yeah.
Don't bring us out, all right?
Hey,
please, you know what I'm saying?
Bring them out,
we were fine. Don't bring us out, all right? I'll diss Eminem, all right? I ain't no MGK.
I wouldn't care.
I ain't Joe Budden. I'm gonna come off the podcast, baby.
So y'all gonna be ready when Joyner Lucas jumps in too?
Oh, Joyner can.
Yo, you ready? You ready?
That'd be fun.
Yo, we got a tag
Interesting.
team. Hey,
Interesting.
Don't get us going.
Get the animal back out. Get the animal.
We
back
ain't scared.
Out.
Go do your research.
I spit these guys some bars I wrote the other day, like not long ago, and
he did.
I still got it.
What else we got on the list of topics, man? I don't need people tired of hearing.
We're talking about some
talk
legends,
shit about
man.
our bars.
Let's do a quick shout out
Like,
to one of the goats,
Right.
Michael Jackson. Yesterday online, I don't know if you saw, they were talking about it's the 35th anniversary of Thriller video.
Oh my god,
35th anniversary. Damn.
They were talking about the video yesterday on the 2nd.
It's just older than me, bro.
I said, damn,
yeah,
35.
it's my brother's age.
The funny thing was
82, right?
When I was a kid, it was like they were pumping that shit like it was brand fucking new.
That video
You know
does
what I'm
not
saying?
get old.
Because basically, it's
Look,
still,
they were talking
that's how
about that
music was.
video.
There were so little artists. It wasn't as saturated. So music could last. that
Music could
long.
last a lot longer. Yeah, you're right.
Now music comes and goes, come and go. But
You know who's lasting pretty long right now? Bruno Mars. They're still playing his 24 Karat Magic.
Right, it's over a year
Okay.
old,
Bro,
I think. And
bro, they're gonna be playing that shit forever, dog.
The new wave. Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah, because
When you
I'm
make
sick
a song
of it.
like that, yeah, exactly. I'm sick of it too. Unfortunately, but it's like that shit lasts forever. Like
Right.
it's forever gonna be on commercials. They're gonna still have it like for games, like you know what I'm saying, like fucking just everything.
So I listen to the
Fucking
oldie
diamond.
station. Sorry to cut you off. I listen to the oldie station.
Yeah.
There's a couple songs that from like rappers that they play.
Mhm.
One of them is Missy Elliott's "Work It." They play that shit like
on the oldie station?
yes, they play that like
Oh,
They
no.
play that like 2 or 3 times a day, bro.
Oh, no.
It's in rotation.
They play the Busta Rhymes and I think
Damn it.
Mariah Carey.
Oh.
Baby, if you give it to me.
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not ready for music. I
They-
need to be on
bro,
the oldie station.
They play that shit on the oldie station
That's not fair. No.
consistently, and I'm like, are these the forever joints? Are these their thrillers?
See, wow.
Those really shouldn't be. Like, those
Let-
ones
I know
they
it's just
show-
weird,
Let's-
bro. It's weird.
I want to back up real quick
How
to
did
Bruno
those get
Mars. This
chosen?
is why
How did
this
this
album
happen?
has done this. This album managed to capture all the age brackets. Because
Thriller,
no, Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because it had that old 80s 90s sound to it, which now you're catching the younger people.
funk.
You're catching their parents.
funk.
And the funny thing was, of all the concerts I've been to, when I was at that show, I've never seen so many moms.
Oh, I forgot
Excited
you went
and
to Bruno
happy.
Mars.
I've never seen so many moms at a show.
right.
And I was like, this is crazy. And I'm like, it makes sense. But there was a
Don't believe
lot
me,
of
just watch.
you're right, there was a lot of an older crowd there, which really surprised me.
You're right. He's touching all age brackets.
So I think that's why that one's gone.
Because the kids are looking at him. The kids are looking at him like I hear like people that got like kids or whatever, and they tell me like how the kids see Bruno Mars. He's like their Michael Jackson.
Yeah, there was kids there.
You know
There
what
was
I'm saying?
people our age there. Their parents there. Everyone there. People older than that having a good ass time. And he went on a mega tour with that.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, Cardi B missed out
Yeah.
with that. He'll never put out that moonwalk though. It's just not gonna happen. Sorry,
He
bro.
won't. I will say he was dancing his
It's on that
ass
level.
off, but that's just
No. Moonwalk was something.
Nah,
that
he-
was just something else.
Yeah, that's something else out of this world.
It was
Okay.
literally from the moon.
Yeah.
The dark side of the moon. That's what they got from the dark side of the moon. The moonwalk.
Moonwalk blew my mind. What else we got on the list of topics, bro?
Oh man, let's do I guess we got a couple announcements real quick, and we'll dive into some other stuff. So, as the Trillions know, we review a couple albums, but there's some other projects that came out. We had Trey Songz. He
Trey
put out
Songz.
Yeah.
11 and
show.
28. So
Yeah, you really sounded like that shit for a second there, dog.
Yeah.
You had,
I wanted to check them out, but them shit. There was two. It was two, and then they were long. One of them was long as shit too.
yeah,
right? Did you check them out?
Yeah, there's two.
I did.
There's like over
I
an
did.
hour.
because I listened
didn't-
to
I didn't
11 at
change.
first. I was like, yeah, it's not that long. And the street's like, oh, there's another one. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I'm tired.
And then I seen that one, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, there's
my
another
ears
called
are
28.
tired.
And it was like,
Oh man,
My ears are
my ears are tired. Dude, bro,
fucking
come
ears
on.
are done, dog.
I'm tired.
Listen, y'all. I just
I
want
hear
y'all to
that.
know right now. All right, for anybody that's listening, I had this discussion with Black Todd. I'm having it with Riffa right now. Listen, we're not doing any more reviews. until the end of the year, until next year.
Oh, I'm with that.
We
can do 15-minute reviews for people if we want.
We can do 15-second reviews.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Not 15 minutes.
The only review, if we do a review,
something big drop.
Yeah, something big drop. Which everything big is already fucking dropped.
We think it's done.
What could it be?
The only thing it's been rumored, we have Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah.
Rick Ross, who I don't think's gonna drop.
Okay.
And I don't think Schoolboy's gonna drop.
Okay. Yeah.
Because after Mac died, it really like kind of messed with him. So I think he got to fell back. But
those would be reviewable.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta definitely.
And anything in betwing that.
It's been a lot of music this year.
15 seconds.
It's been
what else we got, man? Your boy K.R.I.T dropped a couple more tracks.
Have you heard his tracks?
I didn't
Bro, you gotta hear learn from Texas.
I'm about to do it. We're gonna fuck it. We'll do it live in my ear.
Right. No, Learn from Texas is like a hard track. That's at the K.R.I.T.
Chance dropped 2 tracks.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I did not listen to those. I be treating Chance like how I treat Tory.
Who?
How I treated Tory in the
dropped?
beginning.
Chance the Rapper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I be skipping past Chance. I don't know why, man. I just skip past his shit.
You said like you skip past Tory.
Well, you know we had.
I'm not gonna skip past Tory anymore. I'm gonna check him out now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him
redemption.
I'm gonna give him a little chance now. But
we just talking about Chance the Rapper, but Chance don't get a chance.
Yeah, he's not gonna get a chance.
Well, I'll touch on this briefly. We won't harp on it too much, but we were kind of talking about this at work, and like Chance is real hit or miss for me personally. You know.
Yeah, same with me, man.
Like sometimes his delivery bothers me. Other times, you know, I'm like, you're rapping or you singing, you feel like you're whining at me.
Right.
And then you would make the point that you feel like he's kind of on one of the trajectories that never happened for Kanye.
Yeah. I feel like he went in the direction of what people wanted Kanye to go into. Mm-hmm. Like when everybody's like, "Oh, I missed the old Kanye." I think that's what Chance is doing is kind of like in that realm. You know what I'm saying? No. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Kanye didn't go in that direction because it was washed.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the vibe that I get with Chance.
Himself.
Yeah, like he was moving on to new shit, and I feel like Chance kind of just sounds like a backwards version. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he's forward. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when he rhymes, sometimes his rhymes are fucking cold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna front, but like I'm just not in a rush to hear Chance the Rapper. Like I'm not. If I see new Chance, I'm like, all right, yeah.
Like he gave us a solid verse on what was that? Father Stretch My Hands.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was it. That was the song.
No, you're talking about the on
Ultralight Beam. Sorry,
Ultralight Beam.
Right. Yeah,
on Pablo.
Yeah. But yeah, man. You know, like I said, I told you I liked Coloring Book, but I've not always messed with stuff. So we'll see where this goes. Might just be some loosies. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear the church
what
choir.
Else, man? We got
church choir coming in. I'm not here for it.
Although a church choir can really take your song somewhere. Okay, you got my attention.
What
are you about to do with this?
I'm not here for it, bro.
Hey, 2 Chainz took the whole choir on tour with him. Remember? You remember that?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, all right, cool with the church choir. Like every so often, I'm cool with it. But he has it like pretty frequent. You know what I'm saying? The sound is washed to me. Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's not even a real church choir. I know they do little tricks that they do where they have just people in the studio. They all talking and they just echo them and do all that shit or whatever. So, you know,
Wayne's going on tour. Y'all go.
Skip.
It's
like
funny, you know.
Skip.
I think they were calling it the "I'm Not Shit Without You" tour or something like that. He says that at the end of all his concerts. He always said to the fans when he's doing the little speech. Remember I Ain't Shit Without You, which is cool. There's also, he hinted at him doing another Drake vs. Wayne tour. I will go to that one. Just doing my civic duty to the podcast. I'm not going to go to
my
Wayne
ears and my
tour.
eyes bleed at the same time.
Our podcast could do without it.
I will be on location putting in that work for the podcast. Oh man,
yo, I'm just like a Drake and Lil Wayne tour. Are you trying to make me kill myself?
Here's the thing,
bro. I'm gonna go into
the Drake vs. Wayne tour is fun because it's basically like a walk down memory lane. Because you figure a concert's only a certain amount of time anyway. And when you take the two of them and you have their solo hits and their joint hits combined, you're just getting like a couple minutes, hit, go home. You're like, oh, that was fun. Like, you're not going to go home and be, oh, it's the most amazing production and set design. You're just like, oh, man, that was like a fun party.
Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see that, but for me, I'll probably be like,
this wasn't fun.
this song was trash.
Right.
Do the good one.
He gonna be in there. Do Carter 1.
Yeah.
I promise you, there's no Carter 1.
The black is hot.
Oh shit. There was a do the block is hot.
Project Chick.
Yeah, they're not doing those songs.
Your verse on Back That Ass Up.
Yeah, bro. Why would you?
All right, man. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Like it's hot.
He gonna be there yelling at them. If it ain't sicko mode, I don't want to hear it. But don't worry, I'm gonna take one for the team. I'll be there for y'all. We got the Grammy nominations. Those lists is coming out Friday. It's supposed to be Wednesday, but it's coming out Friday.
So Kendra's gonna be in there.
We'll see what's on there.
Kendra didn't drop anything.
But it's always like a year. Like,
Damn didn't drop last year, did it?
was it nominated last year?
Yeah, no, it won the Pulitzer.
But what about a Grammy? They see. Here's the thing, though.
I know. I gotta check on that.
And we've talked about this on this pod. Like, I'm about done with the Grammys anyway. I don't know why we do this to ourselves every year, but
we do.
Yeah.
Because it's the pinnacle, and we're hoping that one year they're gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying?
And you know,
we see these nominations, and we're like, oh shit, you know, they got Kendrick in there, they got, you know, whoever in there.
that was just
They really
such a
respect it.
fuck up.
They had a pretty good picking of. Yeah, it was damn, because it was Kendrick, Jay-Z, 444. There was another album too. They had a pretty nice slot of albums, and
I'm
Kendrick
still
won.
upset about Good Kid, Mad City.
And we'll always be upset.
Always.
That's why like certain
Rivalry.
It's just like
Yeah,
I don't know why
rivalry,
we do
bro.
this to ourselves, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's always fun conversation, you know.
Well, no, I see. No, they had like, I think album of the year for Grammys. They had like all black people or some shit.
Well, that's the other thing though. Then you get this other conversation where you've had this big movement in Hollywood with like that and Oscar dollar people like, oh, there's no black people in this and there's no black people in these committees and all that. And I don't want all these nominees because you're pandering either. Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
although at the same time it's like, no, you're wrong. These projects were good, but I don't want you to just put all these projects because you want everybody to shut up either.
That's kind of what happened with the Pulitzer with Kendrick. They were like, yo, I don't know if y'all read how they selected Kendrick for the Pulitzer. It was like it's kind of a trash way. They were all sitting there and they were talking about the music, because normally in the Pulitzer they're always putting jazz or classical. Right,
Yeah.
That's been going on for years.
Yeah.
So then somebody was like, "Yo, we should put all music in there." Somebody's like, "Well, if you put all music in there, you should put hip hop." Well, if you're gonna put hip hop in there, you need to talk about Kendrick. They played the album and was like, "Cool, we're giving it to him." That's it.
That was just how it was.
That's how the shit went.
There's some of that. Oh no, I know Kendrick. He's woke. That's what they did.
It's a trash way to select them, because
Yeah.
there's other albums that came out, other hip hop albums
Yeah.
before and after, or you know, around that time or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like it was dumb. It's a good look, because 150 years from now, when we're all dead, nobody's gonna remember that how
part,
that came
yeah,
apart.
that
They're just gonna
moment,
remember that, oh, this was the first hip hop Pulitzer Prize. So it's a good look, right, for hip hop in the long run. But
Yeah.
right now, that's a trash way that they did it. Like,
I'm not sure when the cutoff is on the calendar for the nominations, but boy, I feel sorry for those people next year, considering everyone who has a record deal dropped this year. Good luck. Have fun. Good luck.
It's in your hands.
how do you keep it? Like, how do you keep it down? Like, what do you keep it to? Like 5 albums?
Bro, look.
Here are the 5 Grammy hits. Like, yo,
Here's all
You know how many fucking albums dropped?
that's what I'm saying. Hip hop.
they're literally gonna have to go, okay, who are the 5 biggest names? That's all they're gonna be able to do.
They're gonna have to actually separate it into
Categories of like what was soul,
subgenres and shit. So they be like, here's the 5 trap albums at the Grammys.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay, when they
Five
do
trap albums,
once trap
five
makes
mumble
it to
rapper
the
albums.
Grammys,
lyrical assault.
Yeah.
here are the 5 old 8 albums. Oh, you know,
Here's the 5 trash.
we could
albums.
save.
Right.
Look, I understand it's a lot,
Which was
but
the most trash.
here at the Truth Be Told podcast, we're here to help. If the Grammys want to give us that bag, we'll put in the work.
I'll put in the work. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
you know,
I like this Grammys.
you want to sit, 5th row? I'm fine with that. just off camera.
Yo, you got me.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I'm
Yo,
with
that shit be so wild. They got you with the. They got you with the Columbia.
That's what I do. Okay.
The Dominican head on his fucking flag on his head.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. In a suit.
Sometime next week, Trillions, we're gonna get together this Christmas playlist for y'all that I told y'all about.
Oh shit.
It's
about to get ratchet.
It's pretty ratchet. I'm not gonna lie.
Why not?
I have a couple of them, man. I was showing you earlier. I had the old soul Christmas for the old heads. I had the hot cocoa and chill, the slow jams. I had tinsel turn up, which is just the fun ones, and then I got the rap ones. I call it Santa's Workshop. It's good shit. We're gonna get it to y'all though.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely. I'm gonna put it up on showmac.com.
We'll see how we're gonna do it. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna link up T's Valentine's playlist because her playlist was pretty. I'm gonna link it up in the show notes for y'all. Most def.
Man, we can't have a show without having a brief talk about movies.
Right.
So we're gonna stray from music for just a second. We just watched the trailer for Captain Marvel.
Trash. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Immediately
trash.
Into it.
I was gonna ask what y'all think, but never mind.
She's trash. I don't want to see this shit. That ain't it. Listen, Marvel, that ain't it.
Marvel's looking monotone.
I just feel like Marvel. I said it before. I feel like Marvel is trying to pass the torch to her. Okay,
They are trying too quickly.
I'm not interested. Okay, I'm not interested.
You stay there yelling, "Give it to Black Panther!
Give it to Black Panther!" All right. I'm just not interested. Now, listen, trailers are always, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look like it's like this big Marvel thing that's supposed to be happening. You know what I'm saying?
I said, man,
like when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, that shit was like amazing. People were like, "Oh shit, what's this?" People didn't even know who the fuck they were. You know what I mean? And Captain Marvel's coming in kind of the same way, where people are like, "Who is Captain Marvel?"
Right.
And other people know, but you know, it's not giving that same effect when you see the trailer. We're not getting the whole, oh shit, like this looks different or new to this whole genre, to the whole universe. It's kind of just like it's lackluster.
Do you think it's going to be better than Wonder Woman?
No.
It won't even break the records that Wonder Woman did and all that stuff. Wonder Woman was just
sorry, Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I think this is a necessary filler.
Right.
Like this is the bridge between Infinity War and Avengers 4. We have no choice but to fill in the gap.
Right.
Because we saw what was on the pager, and I say, okay, if it listen.
Pretty much, yeah.
The good news is it's not a big gap because that comes out in March, and I think Avengers is in May.
We're getting an Avengers trailer sometime this week, y'all.
I think on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on Wednesday too.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
Oh,
you don't want to watch the trailer?
I'm so excited.
I know that. Yeah, there's people who don't
want
to watch
replay
it.
button.
Exactly. I'm so excited.
I know people that don't want to watch it because they don't want no spoilers. They want to go to the theater and see it without have seen anything. You know?
I don't need a trailer. I know what's happening. They're getting it in.
Yeah,
they did a really good job of not telling you what was going to happen when they did the trailer for the first one. The trailers came out like it was just enough to like be like, I need a little bit more. Like you had to go.
You know how I knew that movie was going to be, how I knew Infinity War was going to be fire? You notice how it didn't start, like there was no build. It was opening scene.
Straight to it.
Yo, that shit
started
off. When's the last time you saw a movie with no build up?
Well, they did it because they were picking up right after Thor Ragnarok when they were on the ship and they run into that ship in the after credit scene.
Those are the only epic movies, but I'm just saying, man, Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god,
they kicked off, bro. I'm just trying to tell you, man. They
Jesus
did.
Christ.
Yo, especially
you telling me there's no build up on those?
Bro, part 2 kicks off raw.
The first one, it builds up for 3 hours.
No.
The first one, what?
3 hours of build up.
No, it's not 3 hours of build
up. No,
it's
not.
That movie's 6 hours long.
3 hours.
Get the fuck out of here.
He doubled it up.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dog.
He doubled it up. Nah, see, it's a 3 hour movie.
No. The first, even in the first movie, it was kind of raw when they kind of went back in time, whatever. Just tell them the brief story.
Allow me to quote you. Trash.
No shit. Let's move on, dog. Because I'm about to start fighting you, dog.
All right.
Dare you speak of ill of this movie?
One more thing on the movie segment here. We often talk about our dear friend Rihanna and we often talk
Yo, he didn't
about.
even say this was gonna be on the list of topics.
He did.
I didn't
He
say
just-
this.
he just filled it in.
I thought I told y'all.
This is his filler. Like
And we
Marvel
talk about-
and
This is his
Captain
segment.
Marvel.
We
Yeah.
talk
Black
about-
Todd Rihanna segment.
We're gonna put on some slow
All right, this
jams.
is where we take a
Wait,
break.
we-
This is where we can take a break.
Somebody cue up the saxophone music.
Sit
But
back.
we talk about
We
we talk
take
about
saxophone.
Poison
Riri's
Ivy.
Corner.
We talk about Harley Quinn, and I don't know. Did y'all see what Margot Robbie said?
What?
No.
See, this is good. This is why I tell y'all.
Look how happy he
This
is.
is-
He's
Okay, so look,
vouching for Riri.
it was
Watch.
saying how the relationship between the two of them has often been portrayed ambiguously, and that she was speaking to this publication here, and she said, if you read the comics, you know that Poison Ivy and Harley have an intimate relationship. In some comics, they convey it as a friendship. In others, you can see that they're actually sexually involved as a couple. I've been trying to / I would love to have Poison Ivy thrown into the universe because Harley and Poison Ivy's relationship is one of my favorite aspects of the comics.
They were good friends.
I'm looking to explore that on the screen. Black Todd will be there opening night.
Who said this?
Margot Robbie.
But did she say this about Rihanna?
No, she just said that. She just.
I
said
might
that.
have just added in that Rihanna's
What the
Poison
fuck?
Ivy.
Yeah, he had like clickbait. He did clickbait.
I'm
to
speaking
it.
into existence.
That was clickbait.
I'm speaking
It's
into
like-
existence.
It's like
Alright,
in
yo,
verbal
Rihanna-
form. Verbal.
Yeah. Rihanna, please let them make Rihanna.
It's not an option for anyone else. Do the right thing,
He
DC.
said, "Do the right thing."
Do the right thing.
So,
Do the right thing.
no, but like in the old cartoon, that's how it was.
Yeah.
They were like good friends.
They were really
like
good
best
friends, and so they were kind of pushing that towards that, but they never obviously. Didn't
they, like, beef out, though, or some
But yeah, comic wise, they've been lovers as well. You know what I mean?
That might
So
have
here's the thing,
been
if-
a little bit of clickbait. I'm just trying to put it out there.
If I was doing a movie, I wouldn't actually make them do anything like too lovey. I would just kind of like
Hint at it.
hint. He said, "Okay, all right,
Make
you're a
jokes and
shitbag."
shit.
This motherfucker said, "I would."
Yeah, of course he would.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Of
I
course.
wouldn't. I would just like
Riri's there.
allude to it, like maybe there's something. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wouldn't mind a fight scene.
between the two.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
See,
Just a
he-
scuffle.
he-
Just a
he-
scuffle. Just a scuffle.
You're
He,
just
he has
he
he has a
I need
really
help.
twisted mind.
That's what I'm
That's-
saying.
I need
that's
help.
that's
He's
what's
putting
getting
together
him.
a porno in his
Yeah,
head.
I'm not.
Whole scene, like he's like, "Oh, there's gonna be a fighting scene."
Why y'all always lying on me?
A fighting fuck scene.
Why y'all always lying on me? I think
fighting fucks.
that is wild, bro. Just for the record, that is wild. That was
shit.
Riffa that said that, not Black Todd.
Yo,
Okay, Hollywood Todd is just
he
looking
said
for
a
the
fighting
best.
fuck scene. That's-
Hollywood
that's
Todd
all
is looking for the best interest of the people. Okay, I'm a fan of both of these women.
Good
It's
job,
a
man.
whole another level. Oh shit!
That sounds like a Black Tide, directed by Black Tide. Yeah, that sounds.
Hollywood Todd just looking out for the interest of the people. I like Margot Robbie as an actress. I like Rihanna as everything she does. I think that they could make it happen. Just saying.
No,
Alright,
Just put it out there, that's all.
It'd definitely be good. I think it could definitely be good though.
Just putting it out there.
And
That's all I'm saying.
It'd be good for
That's all I'm
DC
saying.
Get over this shit.
Oh man, Trillions hate us. Anyway, So-
this has to be edited.
Nah, I'm keeping that in, dog.
I know. You
I'm
gotta
keeping
keep
that shit
this
in,
man
dog.
said
That's
a
not-
fighting
that's not-
fuck scene.
yeah.
That is
I went
wild.
there. I went
He
there.
went there. All right, this segment, this is gonna be fun. Let me redirect here. This will be quick. This is fun though. So
Right, tears
remember,
in my
I was
eyes.
telling you about levels. All right, so I was reminded
right.
there's levels to this money game. Okay,
Oh shit.
I've been reminded a couple times in the last week and a half. I didn't appreciate any of it. One of these is from a couple weeks ago, but I forgot to mention it. You remember when we were talking about Millie Bobby from Stranger Things a couple weeks back when y'all was trying to roast Drake for being a mentor
Wait. Don't try
to this
sneak
young
that
woman.
shit in there like that.
for being a mentor.
No, he was on here texting a
He
young,
was being
a young girl.
good friend. But
right,
anyway,
all right.
He was being a big brother.
I was reading that
Yeah.
they said for season 3 she's gonna be getting $350 episode.
$350,000 an episode.
An episode.
Jesus Christ, Netflix. out
That's
here
what I said. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
And they
TV?
still ain't got us yet.
I know they need to put us
You
on.
believe this?
The fuck?
Yeah.
No,
No, but Netflix be out here dumping cash.
yeah, they don't give
Dumping
a fuck.
cash. Dumping cash.
Yeah.
Bro, they were spending on what's the show? The Get Down. They were spending something crazy like a million,
Lord.
$1 million an episode or something like that. A $2 million episode, something like that. Something crazy. right? That I would just wouldn't expect to be coming out of a show like that.
Throwing cash,
Yeah, they are dumping cash.
Big time.
making it rain.
Next one, Meek was talking about how when him and Drake were playing ping pong, we all saw that video against each other. I didn't know they were playing for $100K. What the fuck?
You talking about this is the levels?
Yes. It was funny because he said Drake finessed him. I guess Drake's kind of good at ping pong.
He probably was like,
I was like, he would
Hey,
finesse your ass and be good at that.
His mentor was Forrest Gump.
I can see Drake doing like
Backspins and
like he's just like, oh no, yeah.
We'll put some English on this.
Yeah, he's like,
You see him wearing an armband?
that's not what I'm about.
He wearing a sweatband or something.
He's a fucking Canadian. So he's got a Canadian accent.
That would have bit.
Yeah. So then he's, they playing. He loses a couple. He's like, "Oh, you got me, mate."
That's how
That's how they talk.
That's how his ass talks. Fuck that shit.
But can you imagine that though, playing just some game like that for that much money? Even if you something you're good at, it's like
When you got money like that, though, all the people when they got money like that, they be betting.
levels.
No, they bet like they play
football games.
Man, there was like I just seen because I watched this shit on YouTube about MMA shit,
Right.
and fucking one MMA fighter had just challenged another fighter to like 5,000, 5 stacks on a Madden game, but and the dude didn't want to play him though.
Right.
He said he's ducking me. The champ. It was
He's trying to keep his money.
I can't even remember his name, but the person he challenged was Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier didn't want to play him. I forgot his name. Goddamn.
Last one I had on the levels list was Kylie Jenner. I
We
was watching a tour blog with Travis Scott, and she was saying how she gets a separate hotel room for her makeup and clothes.
She gets a separate what?
A hotel room for the makeup and clothes.
What?
They
She got it
Wow.
like that.
like
What are you carrying that shit? I don't understand.
carrying.
Does she have a
closet?
Yes.
You gotta have multiple. Okay, for you to have a room for your
wardrobe.
clothes, you have to have a lot of clothes.
She does.
Hell yeah.
In order to bring a lot of clothes, you got to have
Bring a lot
lots
of
and
people.
lots of suitcases and cases,
And people.
and you
helping
need people to move that shit.
I mean,
They
they
got
got
it.
rooms too.
No, that is their room.
No, they get to
sleep-
sleep.
I'm sure they got
They
their
sleep
own.
in the
They don't-
suitcases.
Hey. After they hang up all the clothes, they're like, "All right, get in your
Right.
cocoon.
Right.
Like, zip up."
No, that's fucking sleeping bag. That's wild.
That's crazy though, right?
yeah.
I'm
No,
like, man,
no.
they-
I just don't understand, man.
Oh,
like,
shit.
but I guess when you got that kind of money, man, you're like a
do wild
walking
shit.
brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I guess this is what you got to do.
You
man.
feel like you got. I guess it's better to have more, and not need it than to not have something, and then like, damn, I should have brought that.
Right.
She brings her fucking closet with her. Fucking.
I don't understand because I mean, like, don't they get like free clothes and shit?
Oh yeah, people like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't they give like free clothes? So what's the why even
Yeah.
They,
like bring
'cause
all those
people,
clothes when you can just go to a designer and be like, yo, I need something tonight.
people like that
Boom.
change outfits 3 and 4 times in a day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like there won't be scenes wearing the same thing
There's,
twice.
there's
You
also
figure.
somebody else that I know that does that as well.
A word?
His name's Black Todd.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's you, son.
Wardrobe change.
It is
between-
wild.
at Commercial break.
It is
there's a
wild
wardrobe
the
change.
amount of lies
Bro,
told about me on
bro,
this
listen.
show.
Oh no.
Bro, you've already switched Jordans twice today.
This is not true.
Yeah.
You
What?
bro, you switched
I was-
Jordans.
I was at
since I
work.
got here, you switched already.
See, this
Oh man,
It
I got
blows
here
my
right when we
mind.
started the show.
these lies are just accepted. Shit
Yo,
blows
Black
my
Todd is
mind.
balling. Ladies,
Todd is not balling.
Black Todd is out here balling.
Not
all right? This man
true.
be having Jordan wardrobe
Not
changes.
true.
He jaywalks more than Jordan.
Not true.
He be having the prototype Jordans that Jordan don't even got yet.
Not true.
All right.
Do not believe this slander. Don't believe this.
No, they believe
believe
it. They
none of
believe
this.
it.
It's
They
not
believe
true.
it. They believe
It's
it.
not true.
Well,
They know. They know it's not
They,
true.
they,
listen,
they, they believe
he's
in
trying- this-
OVO
I stay
ties.
getting set up for failure on this
This
show.
whole segment is more about him trying to get to the level of where he can do this shit constantly.
That's
all right?
true.
These are
How?
people he looks up to so he can get.
He
He's
wants to
getting
get
there. Right.
I mean, he asked for direction from Drake.
This is wild.
He's on the inside.
He's
definitely on his way to being there.
Why?
Sorry, Black Tie. We know you're gonna get there, bro.
He's gonna definitely host one of these shows coming, a Grammy, a Golden Globe. I mean, whatever the fuck. He's
With the fucking Dominican flag on his head.
Yeah, he's gonna do one of this because then they always do the wardrobe change. This is like practice.
Yeah, this is nothing to him.
Nothing.
Shout out to the Black Tie in his pockets.
No.
What else you got on the list?
Your boy, your Canadian boy.
Oh shit,
Drizzy Drake. So if you remember, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about how crazy it was because he turned in his sicko mode verse the same day that the project dropped.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
What if I told you he submitted his Going Bad verse 7 hours before the album came out?
God damn.
What's going on?
He's sick.
What is it? Why?
He's a sick bastard, bro.
Why?
That's just sicko.
And this is coming from a source.
Maybe he just doesn't want it to leak. Maybe he already had it done. He just didn't want it to leak.
This is coming from a source close to Meek, actually, which makes me believe it more. So apparently they got it at 5 p.m. Thursday. And then once this came out, other people were like, yeah, we noticed he was late to the Raptors game that night. And we're like, maybe that's why.
Possibly.
Man's too busy, man.
Working on it.
I know since his tour's been over, he's been spending a lot of time in Toronto, which as expected.
The tour's over?
Yeah.
Good God.
Finally finished the tour and he just hanging out, enjoying all your money.
These fucking videos.
Why wouldn't you? But I just thought it's just so crazy how you're able to do that now. Like, it's not like it can be done, you know?
Yeah, no,
I'm sure the fucking engineer hates it because now you got to put piece the shit together.
Engineer's living his best life. Trust me. Engineer's living his best life. This is what he was made for. Yeah, he lives
what
for
he
this.
thrives for. He's like,
we got 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
I got this.
Yeah,
this is nothing to me, Drake. You know how I do. He gets on the fucking.
Let me at him, Drizzy.
Fucking fixes that shit up.
It would be kind of funny if like everything was ready, everything's mastered except that one track, and they were just like, Drake, please.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to submit this on time.
He'll say, I got it done. It's coming. Yeah. I've been in that situation before with the well-known rapper. They just took forever to give me the verse.
Do you think they were busy or they think they just on that bullshit?
I don't know, man. I don't know if it was the manager. I don't know if it was, you know what I'm saying, just somebody I was dealing with. And the manager just kept saying, all right, it's coming. And then like a week go by and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up? You know what I'm saying?
I want my shit.
It's already done. It's going to get emailed to you like right now. And the shit don't come. That shit went on for like weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I finally got it. And I was like, give my fucking money back, bro. And then they was like, all right, let's be here. And the came there like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Wait, the money or the...
Is it?
No, the verse.
Oh, okay.
Verse, yeah.
It's a dirty game.
Oh, no, they ain't giving the money back because the money been spent.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
See.
Yeah.
That ain't right. Anyway.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if this happens again. See if this is really a pattern. But all right, we gotta talk about somebody that's clearly of and for the culture, and it's your boy Offset.
Offset.
We have two things here. One, apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, your favorite bar, Wham Wham Wham, Bitch I'm the Baby, was his idea.
You caught him off guard with that.
What the fuck?
Apparently.
First of all, why? Okay, wait a minute. Why the fuck is Offset writing bars to Lil Baby? Second of all, why the fuck is Lil Baby said, I'm gonna use this? Wham, wham, wham. Bitch, I'm a baby. But let me tell you something. That's probably the best line in the whole fucking song.
Oh shit!
You don't think so?
Yeah, it probably is.
That's the most catchiest line in the whole song. It's the funniest. It's the
most catchy.
Wait. Bitch, if I'm in a concert and he's performing, that's gonna be the part I get like
get live to and shit.
Wait. Bitch, I'm a baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're gonna turn around and the fucking baby from Who's Friend Roger Rabbit's gonna be there.
Grown ass baby.
A cigar and shit.
Yeah. That's just it's a hot line.
He was on an interview with Hot 97 and he said, actually, me and Offset were just in the studio when Drake sent me this song. We were just going back and forth, you know, like a lot of times before I go in the booth. You had some bros in the studio. I would just rap out loud too. He was like, where? And I was like, that's hard. We got to go that way.
That shit's hard.
That's crazy.
When?
It's just crazy that they were having a discussion about this.
This was
Right.
Yo, you should say when.
and he thought, damn, that shit
It's
goes
just
hard.
like, you know what? You're right.
That's what kills me. The fact that someone says, he goes, "Oh, that's hard."
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing about it was hard.
Bitch,
It was.
I am a baby.
The funny thing is, there was probably the one sober person in the room was like, "The fuck?"
Yeah, I know, right?
And then when the shit, it was a
Drugs
hit.
engineer.
They were like,
They're like, God.
Yeah.
But my pockets are stuffed. Oh well.
Also, you saw the still with Offset here. You saw stuff about him, Offset, the backup dancer.
No.
You ain't see this?
No.
Apparently, your boys out here dancing in a Whitney Houston video and TLC.
Offset?
You didn't see this?
Offset
No.
Offset.
was a dancer
Look, hold
for
on.
them.
You mean like how J-Lo was a dancer for the Fly Girls?
Look, hold on.
On In Living
Offset's
Color, yeah.
mom
Offset.
reveals he was a backup dancer for Whitney Houston and TLC. There was even a clip from a video
shit,
too. Well, I'll just show y'all afterwards.
Damn, dog. He was out here getting the bags.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to show y'all the clips later, but yeah, apparently that was a thing. So I was reading up on it, and
They got the clips of this shit? I gotta look this shit up.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
Nigga.
He was a kid, but still,
That shit's still funny though.
it
Yeah.
is absolutely it's hilarious.
Offset is a backup dancer.
Look, when I read it, I said, no way.
This
Then
nigga's more cultured than I thought.
I said,
For real.
of and for the culture.
He's been down with the culture for longer than we
Yeah,
thought.
he's
For real.
yeah. I gotta give respect to him. That's why his bars be sounding kind of tight versus everybody else in the group. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's been
He's
he
been in
was involved.
it.
He
Yeah.
was involved since a youngin.
Look,
man.
Whitney Houston, legends. Whitney Houston, and who else?
TLC.
TLC.
fucking legends,
Legends.
nigga.
Legends.
Legends in the game for
Still
real.
been surrounded by legends.
He was born to be a star.
Yeah, he's born for it.
So yeah, I figured y'all get a kick out of that one.
That's crazy. That's
Nigga,
wild.
shit. I gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, I'll show it to
I
you,
gotta
man.
see that shit too.
I'll just show it
I want
to
to
you.
laugh.
You say he was a kid?
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah, I probably won't laugh
10
then.
young? Or like 5?
I don't know exactly how.
Like 14 young? 14 young is gonna be funny.
I'm saying
What
I
kind of
wanna say
what kind
closer
of
to 10.
moves are they making? That's what I want. They're just doing a little side step,
Right.
side to side and shit, clapping. You know, or is they actually doing something?
Oh,
It's
that's
Whitney
crazy.
Houston, so you know that unless it's one of her more hype songs, they ain't gonna be moving too much.
Let's see.
Yeah, nah.
10 years old.
10 years old.
Now TLC, might be
He was
moving.
featured in Whitney Houston's 2002 "What You Looking At" video.
Why would we just not find out about this?
Yeah. How
So
did
much
this
shit is
not-
out there, bro.
How come
Niggas
nobody
be having
told us this before?
whole lives before they get famous. How?
That's true. That's true.
That's kind of a big deal too. Like that was a no-name artist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you think that would be some interesting shit that have been out there a long time
Then
ago.
again,
That's
if you
just
were,
wild.
you know, a trap rapper, that's not necessarily something you're broadcasting.
Right. I
to
guess,
the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, if you're out here
No, yeah, I used to
selling
do
packs.
I danced for Whitney. She had that fire.
Right
she had
before I
that-
went into the trap.
Yeah. Hey, and maybe Bobby was the dealer.
Dang, man. You can't, because, you know, I'm not going to get into all that, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like-
I can't believe this shit.
yeah, that's
Offset's
wild.
dance for Whitney
Yeah,
Houston.
so I figured you get a kick out of that one.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Oh man, what else we got on here? We got want to talk about Travis Scott for a minute. So you know he's on this Astro World tour.
Okay.
Couple things here. One, I just thought this was kind of a funny boss move. They always have backstage. I was watching this vlog that Kylie put up. They had this backstage room set up for Stormy. I was like, that's kind of dope.
I got to watch this vlog, bro.
That's it's a lot of it you're not gonna like.
okay.
Because I saw stuff from Astro where I said, oh, this behind the scenes. Let me watch her thing. Well, the first 5 minutes is her doing her makeup. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't really care to see that.
They
By that point, I
tapped
was
into that
invested,
makeup shit on YouTube.
Oh, and I'm gonna get to
bro.
that too, but I thought it was dope. I said, now that's something that's fun to put on like your tour rider.
Yeah.
Like I need my crown. I need my Henny.
Need my
I need
handout.
a separate room for Stormy. They're like, wait, what? But she had it, man. She had a dope little setup. I was like, that's cool. Shout out to him.
Right.
Rappers out here being dads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta be.
Good fathers.
Kylie, and people say what they want about them. These women in that family are about their business. So she is selling some of her cosmetic stuff with the tour merch. And she had it. It comes in a little box with the Astro World logo on it. And it says like, I went to the Astro World and all I got was this. And it's like some makeup thing. But I'm like,
That's brilliant.
she
Man,
is
fucking
selling
brilliant.
out
They
this
gonna
shit
get paid, bro.
Yeah.
at this tour. You're bringing a whole group of people who don't even care about the music. They want to see her and the baby and get the makeup. This like limited edition.
Yeah.
I said, man, I gotta take my hat off to this woman. She business
Brilliant.
genius.
So,
Yeah.
take your hat off to Travis Scott
Absolutely.
for getting her pregnant
Oh shit.
and being a part of the family. Okay,
Becoming
listen,
a part of the family.
that family is like they're like branding machines.
They are.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They can turn anything into guap.
I know some people were mad at them saying they were, exploiting the baby and all that, but it's like
It's their baby. You just put the motherfucker if you want.
Stormy is a star. Okay,
I haven't even seen Stormy, to be honest with you.
cute kid, but she's living
I have not even
living
seen
her
it.
best baby life. Okay,
Yeah.
she's
I wouldn't
chilling.
doubt it.
Bro, I cannot listen. I'm gonna be so fucking sick when I start to see these little fuckers grow up, right? Like Blue Ivy, DJ Khaled,
Saint,
the other
Nori, yeah.
right? This one, they all grow up. They're like 16, 17. They're fucking assholes.
Yeah, they're gonna be all entitled.
They're gonna be fucking dickheads, bro. I don't care what
Right.
nobody say. Maybe Blue Ivy will have like a little bit, like she'll probably be like a little bit
Man.
like, yo, we gotta.
She gonna have that southern hospitality because of Beyonce.
Yeah, she gonna be like, yo, it's all about supporting black businesses. That might be Blue Ivy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But for everybody else, they gonna be some fucking assholes, man.
I can see it.
I saw a picture of Blue Ivy the other day, and it's like it's so crazy. It made me feel old because I'm like, I remember when you were
She's going
a
fast,
newborn on the track with your dad,
Yeah.
and
for
now
real.
you were like tall, out here being
Talking about the
grown.
Boom Shakalaka verse?
No, when she was like crying, like infant born.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the verse too though. But
That was bars.
she just letting y'all know
Shit,
it
boom.
runs in the family.
She was spitting before you even
I'm
knew what
very
she was saying.
side note. I am intrigued to see what path she takes because it's like you have two immensely talented parents, and I'm sure it's some of that's getting passed down
who
to
are
you.
real big on business.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
She
She may not go into any type of music.
She
may
might
go
just
straight
be a
to
businesswoman. You
Yeah,
never know.
exactly. That's what I was about to
And-
say. She might get into that only.
definitely gonna be a billionaire.
Jay and Beyonce have
Fuck yeah.
kind of gotten into like this, like black empowerment mode. Since Watch the Throne, really, since that Black Excellence song. I mean, Jay was kind of always in it before, but after Black Excellence, that kind of like he's been like that's like been his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be interesting just to see like her mind state. You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna be smart enough. She's gonna be talented enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is she gonna do?
Have access to all the resources in the world. Gonna have all the funding behind her to do whatever she wants to do. So I mean it.
And the support of the people. If people who want like
Nah, they don't call her Illuminati.
She might go up to be one of the biggest music moguls ever.
she could.
I have all the power, money, and influence behind her, and be young in the game.
You gonna talk about Illuminati? They gonna be calling her Illuminati for real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already calling her Illuminati.
Yeah.
I think they seen her one time do something like this. They was like, "Look, see,
See.
They already got involved.
So that'll be interesting, man. And also with that Travis tour. So I'm sure. Well, I don't know if you've seen many pics at all, but it's wild. It's a lot going on.
the Travis tour."
Yeah, and he even has his little roller coaster in there. It's very much
Like
sticking with this Astro World theme.
yeah.
But there's some people out there that have a problem with it. So, with that being said, some people want to file suit.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Some people are being
Look, he's really
hater.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yo, he's really like dumbfounded by this shit. Like,
I'm not done. It's just it's
I cannot
crazy.
believe that somebody would file a lawsuit.
Like how really, and then was like calling him a fucking idiot and stuff online. I'm like, okay,
he
see,
did. Oh, yeah,
he done gone too far.
Was it
now.
on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I mean, like,
What was the
okay,
purpose of that?
What's the last?
It's because these rappers are new rock stars. They the new rock stars.
they
man.
are.
They the
They
new
are.
rock stars.
Rappers are new rock stars.
It's a little bit of. It's like a double hate. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone taking issue with this, saying it's the same one we used, and he copied that shit. I'm like, first of all, we're talking about like a ride, like really,
Yeah, roller coaster.
like really, like you own that. That's you. Okay,
Yeah, for real.
you own the rights to roller coasters.
You own the rights
Like,
to roller
the roller
coasters.
Fuck outta
you
here.
created
What
roller
if
coasters.
What if Tommy Lee did? He's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I fucking do.
Oh,
Here's the
dude.
paperwork.
You're talking about having to just shut my mouth. I bet. Oh, sorry, sir. But
I've had the patent for 29 years.
Yeah.
But I heard. I don't know if you heard. I was listening to something else. They made a good
Shit.
point. They said, "Why didn't he take this up with the company that made it?" That baby said, "Hey, we still trying to get this money, so we're gonna sell it to him too." Travis didn't build the roller coaster.
That's true.
Nah, that's true.
You know,
I remember.
He just incorporated it into the show.
Which I mean, why not? I mean, it's Astroworld. You ever been
Makes
to
it looks like a lot of fun.
You talking about the ride?
The show in general. Like it's a lot going on.
Let's talk about this roller coaster. So the roller coaster is going while he's performing.
There's one that
There's
looks
a
like it has
line.
more of a track. There's another thing I saw. It looks like he's sitting. It goes like upside down, and comes right back down. He's like strapped in. But
like he's in a roller coaster.
He's performing.
I saw one video with him
He's performing
performing
in a roller coaster.
and on that same vlog I was saying
Okay,
about this one, he
I
brings
see.
Kylie with him. They sitting, they're all strapped in and all that.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought
thought you meant like people are riding it. Like you can,
No, it's in the
there's
arena.
a line while
Right.
he's in the show. People
No,
aren't even
it's
watching
in
him.
the
They're like,
arena.
"This is
Actual
a
show."
roller coaster."
Yeah, it's part of the
See, I
show.
thought it was just like a roller coaster. I was just like floating.
No,
around.
no, I can tell he
That'd
spent
be
a
dope.
lot
That
of
would be
money
kinda
on
lit.
this.
You know,
Yeah, just imagine.
No, I
it's
can
like
tell he spent a lot of
carnival
money
slash
on
show
this.
type shit.
Right. Yeah.
Travis, you know what I'm saying? We can take that to the next
Take
level.
it to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably already thought about this, to be honest.
He probably done it.
Somebody was like, yo, it's fucking impossible. People gonna go crazy.
He's like, yeah, people want to sue you because
Too many liabilities.
Yeah, for roller coasters and shit. People getting on their fans. Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, I think it's a fun thought. It sticks with the theme. I think it's always fun when you see, people put a lot into the set design
Right.
and, sticking with the theme. So
Oh yeah.
I know that's something we used to see Kanye do a lot. And those particular shows were always like very fun to watch, fun to be at. So
Right. I really wish I could have went to go see the Kanye show. Not the Life of Pablo, the one before
the
that.
Yeezus tour.
Yeezus.
I went to the attention to detail and the amount of money that must have cost was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing production.
Yeah.
That was back when he was wearing those crazy masks too.
I know that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go see it, because it just looked like it was
Yeah.
like a wild ass show. You know?
I have a hot take though. My brother, of all people, like he told me, he's like, tell your real, like let him know, and I was like, all right. But he said if there was no Tupac, he would say Kanye is probably the greatest rapper of all time.
What?
Yeah,
Holy fuck!
yeah, hot take.
Play that part for him. 'Cause I'm really dumbfounded by this.
Yeah, I was like,
If
what?
there was
And
no
he
Pac,
he's
it'd be gay.
If
It'd be
no,
easy.
Kanye would be his.
Would be
You just got to know his brother, okay? You just got to know his brother.
Maybe
dog.
that'll be easier for me to swallow if I knew your brother. I was like, wait, what?
It's not easy to swallow. All right.
Yeah, it's like
If you know him, you're like,
where did that come from? Yeah,
Were you surprised, dude?
not really, because he actually bought Kanye's first album, Late Registration.
That's an interesting.
And that was something that when I was like, when he bought it, I was like, okay, it's like you actually feel like he didn't, he stuck to normally his, who he liked and all that shit, and then he got that, so I could see that,
Right.
but it did catch me off guard a little bit when he he told me I know because he was just jamming some of the new Kanye shit and he was listening to it, some of the albums and shit. He said he was jamming them and he was like, man, this fool was like real crazy. He's a genius. And I was just like, yeah, me and Urel talk about it all the time. He's like, how do people not like Kanye?
They don't like. They don't. People don't like
Okay.
Kanye. It's not for the music or what he does. They just don't like Kanye as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
His ego and
His ego, his personality.
Personality.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, I get it. I mean, not everybody's on this planet is meant to be liked.
yeah. But
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't deny his brilliance and his genius.
Well, some people will deny it too. You remember when everybody tried to shit on
Unfortunately,
his
they do.
Bound 2 video? Remember that? She got Dislike Army came out, right? They were trying to shit on it. But Kanye was actually he was trying to make it he said he tried to make it like a white trash video, right? When you see that, you're like, oh, this dumbass video makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? Just the way they did everything with like the horses and all, it all makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? Like what he was trying to do. But when you first watch it, you're like, what the fuck is this? Shit looks kind of dumb. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of, I think you're right, and a lot of the stuff. The problem was what he was saying wasn't necessarily that outlandish and that crazy,
Yeah.
but the delivery, it was getting lost in the delivery. Like some of the points he made during that year when he was wilding out with, screaming out the interviews, though you ain't got the answer that time.
That was a great time for
So
Kanye.
it really was.
Yeah.
But some of the things he said, I'm like, he has a point, but it's getting lost in the theatrics.
I always felt like he had a point, but I think that sometimes, man, you need to show context to people, because if you're out there and you just put the art out there, people are gonna take it and interpret it however they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to give the context. And when there was a point in time where he was like, "Yo, I'm not doing any interviews. I'm done."
Yeah,
but he was putting out shit, and then a lot of the message was getting lost because there was no context given. It's like, "Yo, why are you wearing these fucking masks?" They didn't know. You know how that Illuminati shit was going on, so everybody's like, "Yo, you wearing some devil mask." They didn't know that was like some fashion thing that he was. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about it because you know what I'm saying. They're not giving that information. They're not getting that. They just the only thing that's there is they see this and they see this and they see this, and they piece in what they think makes sense.
Yeah, they
with
fill
these
it
pieces.
in.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
Instead of him doing interviews and then people know him because in an interview the interviewer asked him about it. Yeah, and
right.
then he talks about it. So
the Taylor Swift incident.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody called him all kind of names. Even Obama called him a jackass. All right. It wasn't until years later when there was actual audio clip backstage that I don't know if you heard this audio clip that they got released of backstage of Kanye saying, "Yo, this is bullshit. I'm tired of them giving awards to people that they're not even popping. Beyonce should have been on there, right?" Like, and I realized like what was going on.
Yeah.
He was upset that like people in the culture wasn't getting their just due shine. It was all these pop artists that were getting all the shine. Yeah. I get like what he was fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just came off as
he was an asshole.
Yeah, some jackass shit.
Like
you know
he was
what I'm
drunk and he was an asshole. That's what it looked like.
He might not have been drunk. He might have been on some other shit.
Yeah,
I think everybody just says drunk, but I think he was on some other shit. He might have been on the Molly.
He did say he was drinking a lot of Henny, but there probably was some other stuff.
There probably was something mixed.
When you drunk, man, you don't get on there like that. He didn't. Did you see him slur and stumble?
He wasn't slizzard.
Did you see him slur and stumble? No, that nigga was on the white girl,
probably,
or the fucking Molly.
Wasn't he still with Amber Rose back then?
Yeah,
I think he was, and you can't tell me the two of them weren't partying and having the time of their lives.
They was definitely doing Molly.
Yeah. And they're definitely coked out.
Came out of your body. Look, he was talking about it on the song.
He was.
The first time he popped the Molly.
He did.
That song was fire too, by the way. Let's move on, man. We get lost in the Kanye songs.
Right. Well, we gotta. Well,
no homo.
We had some Hove stuff, but I guess that'll tie in with our Meek review.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's about that time, man. I got a 15-second one for y'all.
Let's get the 15 seconds. We got 30 more minutes on the time here, bro.
We got a
We're making good time.
This is the second edition of 15-second reviews with Black Todd.
Oh, shit. Just take a note.
That 15-second part might be loose because, this one's a little bit longer. But we had a Boosie Blues Cafe.
All right. Boosie Badass.
Yeah, that's right. He gave us this album, man. He has some blues guitar in there. It's 17 tracks, 56 minutes. The lyrics are just as crazy as his normal songs, right? I know that's hard to believe. He's even eating his own rap snacks on the cover.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Boosie's a fucking legend.
It's funny. I just want you to picture this man standing on stage doing his blues shit, but it's pretty funny, man. He while maintaining that Boosie voice, somehow finds a way to actually make the sound kind of bluesy, which I thought was hilarious.
I gotta hear this now. Now
you gotta listen to some of it, man. He covers love, he covers family, life, personal demons. What? Man, I just want you to picture, some songs get you a little. I need to be sitting in a wooden rocking chair listening to this. Some of them you might want to do your little.
That sounds like the Louisiana blues.
Do your little blues two-step. Check it out though. It's pretty fun. It's different and it's fun.
I fucks with my nigga Boosie, dog.
Yeah,
Torrance Hatch Jr.
That's right.
Yeah, Torrance Hatch.
Mr. Torrance Hatch Jr. Blues Cafe.
I'm a dog, diabetic,
I want to check that shit out. To be honest, I want to show my dad because my dad likes the blues.
Yeah, man, check it out.
He might
check it out.
Be like, oh, who the fuck is this?
I know he's telling all his blues friends, yo, have you ever heard of a guy named Boosie Badass? Boosie Blues. Is that what it is?
Boosie Blues Cafe.
Boosie. Have you ever heard this Boosie Blues Cafe? Mm-hmm. He has a song called "Wipe Me Down."
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't even disrespect.
Check
I
it
would
out.
say it stands up to BB King. I'm like, yeah, right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even stand up to that.
It's time for the motherfucking reviews, nigga.
Here we go.
I think we got to just start off with Black Thought.
I thought you said with Black Todd. I was like, okay. I think we should still start with Black Todd on this review, though.
Nah.
I kind of want to hear his thoughts.
Actually, do wanna hear his
I
thoughts
don't mind
first.
starting with this.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna
we want
to Black Thought, who is a well-known rapper in the group The Roots. If y'all didn't know, he's been a part of this group or / band for plenty of years. Just recently, though, in the past year or two, he's been dropping a lot of solo shit. So a lot of people were saying, Black Thought is one of the illest rappers, but he don't got no solo shit. And then the past, I say maybe 2 years, year or two,
Yeah, he started coming out with shit.
he started dropping a lot more solo shit.
heard
Let you
us.
know that, listen, I'm out here. I still got these bars. Styles P I was watching a clip of Styles P on Tidal's Rap Radar podcast, and Styles P said Black Thought is a Jedi. Okay.
Tariq Luckman Trotter.
Are you saying that right?
Lukeman.
Okay, all right. I think you got it right.
It's Luq. So Lukeman.
All right.
From Philadelphia, right?
He's from
Philadelphia based, no doubt about it.
Yeah, most def. What is I do want to hear Black Thought's take on no
Black Thoughts.
I'm getting fucked
We want to
up.
get Black Todd's thoughts on Black Thought. Bars. Got him, coach.
Yo, Riffa got bars, nigga. Okay, well, Riffa got bars. You hear me?
Hey, let's do that whole battle thing with M. Let's do it. Fuck
Oh yeah, they not ready.
it. Ain't ready.
I realize a lot of people want to say he's top 2 not to. I realize they want to say he's a Jedi. I don't know that I'm ready to say quite all of that. Now, I'm not going to get on his shit on him like I thought I was, but here's my thoughts on it.
You can't shit on him the way you thought you were.
We go. Listen, I already told Black Todd we gonna get shirts.
He did tell me.
Your shirt is gonna say Lil Yachty is trash. Mine is gonna say Drake is trash. His is gonna say Black Thought is trash.
Probably, yeah.
Black Thought / Lupe is trash.
See, I wasn't that harsh on Lupe though when we did his.
You can't be. This nigga's a legend. Come on now.
Okay.
I feel like you can't be that way.
I'll stay on
either.
topic. But anyway, I thought that I said, okay, I can see why this is a nice project for, maybe your rap purist, your rap old heads. I completely understand why they like this album. I can see where he's going with some of the lyrical wordplay. He is a talented artist. There was a couple of the times where I didn't write down the names of the tracks. I probably should have. But there's a couple that I'm like, okay, so I felt like the rhyme on the next line was a little predictable. I'm like I know exactly what word he's about to go with next. But
A few times I can see.
so there's just a couple there. I'm like, okay, there's a little predictable on some. It's definitely different. So if you're looking for something that you're not getting, the producer tags on it, you're not just getting beat up with bass and all that. This is the project for you,
Right.
So if you're looking to calm it down, maybe a little grown folks rap music.
He said grown folks.
This is a
wow.
This is true. Though.
That's the
Can you
category you're
believe
in,
that
Black Thought.
listen, hip hop has actually grown in age to the point where people are starting to say grown folks rap music.
and that's considered lyrical.
And then
I know, right?
I saw
Thought
that.
out shit.
Okay, and I say this so on New Grit when he says pull strings like a Stradivarius. Okay, this is why this is grown folks rap music. The SoundCloud Gen Z rap fans don't know what a Stradivarius is. Okay, they know.
This is true.
This is the truth. They don't know.
This is true, yeah.
But this was with Salam
This is
Remy,
why
right?
he's a Jedi. Yes, Salam Remy. He's like an OG producer.
I saw that. I was reading some stuff on him. These work with Nas, the Fugees, Amy Winehouse. So I know you like her too.
Work with like Most Def too.
Yeah, and it has a certain sound to it. So like, there's certain parts
Definitely
I'm
Nas.
like,
Definitely Nas.
oh yeah, there's
he's got
parts of this where I'm like, this sounds like some Nas,
Right.
Or maybe there's some parts I'm like, I can see that same type of style that like on some J Electronica stuff you might hear, like that style of it. There was a couple that I wrote this on there because I figured I'd get you worked up a little bit. There was a couple of the tracks I'm like, this sounds like, maybe they're having a little rap competition in the cafeteria. He's giving you some, rhyme lines.
Okay.
But that's kind of what I was saying earlier. But that's kind of what I thought of it,
So,
but I can completely see why you would appreciate this album, though.
Well, I appreciate. Well, here's the thing. So, for me, I didn't like all the production on here. I felt like some of the production could have been a little bit better.
History Unfolds disappointed me.
Yeah, I think that the thing is that with Black Thought, and I felt like he picked beats that more focused around his rhymes than he was about
his rhymes focusing around the beat.
Right. Which is cool. I mean, I'm not I'm not knocking that, but I feel like some of the beats could have been a little bit better. Now, this Fentanyl track was pretty dope, but
for sure. Oh yeah, soundtrack of confusion.
One of these, I think, one of these beats sound like a beat that was on Luke Cage.
Oh,
right. It's like the first and second track.
Okay.
Right. Like it sounded like a beat from Luke Cage. I wonder if it was actually on Luke, Salam. It was Salam Remy's beat that he did on Luke Cage. I wonder if he did some
possibility.
He might have.
That is a possibility.
But no, the lyrics are great. He says a lot. He says a lot of. He drops a lot of knowledge in there. He says a lot of sharp shit. And you gotta also understand, man. This is Black Thought at like this isn't prime Black Thought.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's trash or anything, not saying anything like that, but this isn't. If this is your first time listening to Black Thought, like this is not going to be like the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to go back.
You definitely have to go back.
And he's another artist. Again, he's 47 years old. So I mean,
right.
Grown folks rap.
Grown folks rap.
Well, there's a lot of people that think when you hear the Roots, that's grown folks rap. They got a band in the background. Yeah, it's just so people feel like, oh, that's grown folk rap. And it's like, no, that's just a live band.
Was there any other rap band that? It's just the Roots, huh?
It's just the Roots, man.
And it's just been them for so long. Well, I guess the internet.
Yeah.
Right. Are they like a band?
Yeah, I think they are too. Yeah,
Baby Roots.
They are. That's true. That is
Baby
true.
Roots.
Baby Roots. They are. Yeah. They play instruments and everything.
Yeah, Roots are a little more gritty though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
The internet does a lot less rapping. Like
it's more R&B.
Yeah, like the Roots say you got all that band stuff, but then you have like legit rapping up front.
Right. Yeah. What do you think, man?
Well thought out. Rap.
What you got? No. We ain't really got your take.
Oh. Immediately I did this. I'm just going to show you. I tell you. I clicked on here because I want to see how long albums are. And this thing said it was damn near 2 hours.
Yo,
I know. I was immediately like, yeah, this is going to be a long one. Like, fuck. No, it ended up not being that long.
I was going to say, I think that's
20
wrong.
minutes.
Yeah, I know. Look what my shit said. I'll show you.
No, mine says too. It
says like 2 hour damn near. So I was like, fuck. So I got on it. And when that bitch ended quick, I was like, fuck, what happened? Did it stop?
Yeah.
Did I get it all? Or nah, I heard it all. It does. So it was just off. So at first I just thought I need to get on this one immediately. Like this bitch is long. But
yeah, no, it's a quick listen.
It's a quick listen, it is. Yeah. It's only 9 cuts. And I mean, yeah, first track, that shit go hard. Second track, went hard. And then around
as it starts to get in like the couple middle tracks.
Yeah. Around the fourth is the beat started, the beat wasn't, it was like,
it's real basic.
Yeah, it was real basic. And then I could also, I felt like as I'm listening to it, I'm like, he had no interest in picking a dope beat. He was just more focused on you hearing him.
Yeah, hearing what he said. Right. You realize that immediately. Yeah, you're like, he wasn't picking his beat to try to
wow you.
He was picking his beat so you can hear what the fuck he was going to rap about.
He wanted you to hear him and not hear the beat. Because a lot of people these days are mesmerized by tracks because the beat goes that hard. Right, so people are like, oh, that's
so let's focus on the rhymes.
Yeah, and the rhymes aren't even great. They're just basic as fuck, but the beat goes so fucking hard. So he did the opposite effect. He's like, I want you to hear my words. So I can appreciate that, but it's still like
beats are a part of it. Yeah, they're a big part.
They're a big part of it, and you gotta have if you're gonna have your on point bars, you can still have an on point beat with it and still be heard.
Listen, I know Salam Remy. I get like the choice for Salam Remy, but I think that Black Thought could probably also shine on like some of these newer producers like Knowledge or like K.R.I.T. You know what I'm saying? I think he can still find that, like he could still be Black Thought with like some of these newer guys too. Yeah, because they're out there. It's just, you know, I get like the reason why he chose Salam Remy and like the sound he was going for. Yeah, I get it, but I think Black Thought can stress himself a little bit by rocking with like some of these other producers. You know what I'm saying? That's in the same realm anyways. He don't gotta fuck with Metro Boomin.
No, he don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck with Tay Keith.
Yeah,
the murder beats.
Yo, just imagine though, Tay Keith. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up and Black Thought comes in.
I can't hear it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't sound right.
Geometrically shoot you in the head. Yeah, no.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
No, overall, yeah, I mean, bars is on point. A few times, like Todd said, it was predictable a little bit, but at the same time, I knew that it was just a moment in the verse where then it was about to get back to where he was about to start dropping knowledge. Like he kind of, it's like when a fast rapper slows it down for a second and then all of a sudden picks it right back up. It's kind of like their breather. So I was like, almost like I felt like there was a few breathers in there for him where he kind of just didn't focus on the actual like.
I still think he's a Jedi.
Complicated. Oh yeah, definitely is. And that's what the thing is. That's what I'm saying.
But he
strategically does this shit. I think like the beats now going in like picking like necessarily the dopest beats.
Right.
It's like strategic because it's like I want you to hear me. It's different. It's like taking a different approach.
Right.
What a Jedi would do. You know what I'm saying?
Like don't get it twisted. Like Black Thought will rip somebody. Black Thought will rip somebody to shreds.
Don't battle him.
Like if you get him in that mode, like he'll fucking kill you, bro.
Yeah.
With his words. Look at Black Thought. He's like, I don't think so.
Oh God.
You thought the same thing about you thought the same thing about Pusha T. And look what happened.
I never thought, but see,
and look what
never
happened.
thought that about Pusha T.
Yeah, you better not.
And like I said, like we said before, the rapping on there wasn't the shocking part. It was the allegations.
Nah, but overall, Black Thought, he's still got it. But yeah, it's not like you said. It's also just it's not prime time Black Thought.
Yeah, it's not prime Black Thought.
You still get that in there,
but it's still quality.
Definitely
quality rhymes,
and definitely better than a lot of the shit that's out there these days. To me.
Right.
Like if you're trying to get lyricism, you know, and trying to actually hear some grown rap.
Right, grown man raps. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, I got to give this. I will give this give it like a 7.5. You know what I'm saying, yeah, the lyrics were dope. Beats, you know, some of the beats were dope. Some of the beats could have been a little bit better. Yeah,
I gave it an 8 just because the lyrics to me were just like I was like, you still got it.
Right.
I mean, you can't say just because he's not primetime that he's like, he's lost the step.
No.
He really ain't even lost the step. He just isn't. I don't know. It's just like I guess he's just not in his heyday, you know, or he's like not at that age. He's older.
Not only is he not in his heyday, but the game itself is not in his heyday.
Exactly. Too.
You know what I'm saying? Like imagine like back when Black Thought was at his best is when the game was at his best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's almost like motivation isn't where it was either.
Right.
Like the game motivating an artist of these type of caliber, you know, at this caliber, it's like kind of like where do I find my motivation? And
right. It's hard to hear like Drake lyrics and then try to write bars on that level.
Yeah.
Like after hearing a Drake rap.
Yeah.
You know I'm serious. Like you can't listen to a Drake rap and then automatically think, all right, I gotta
decipher this.
Yeah. No, like you're immediately going into how can I make a poppier song than him?
Yeah.
That's my Drake slander for this episode. What you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Man, I gave this one.
Here's the slander right here. You thought slander was that? Here's the slander.
We gotta get him a Black Thought a trash t-shirt. I already know it.
5.5.
I had a feeling you'd go 5.5. Yeah. Cause you're a trash person.
To be fair,
gonna go 4. Honestly.
If you remember the first time I did Scorpion, I gave that a 5.5 too.
Oh, so you're saying Black Thought and Drake are on the same level?
No,
that's interesting.
I actually upgraded Scorpion later, but so
there's a chance.
That's my old head slander for
to
the day.
A 5,
and he's still not in my he's not in my top 5.
Who Drake?
Black Thought.
Listen,
Oh, we know because your top 5 is Drake, and Drake.
Oh, man,
It's Drake, and Tory.
And Aubrey. Drake and Aubrey.
40.
Drake, Aubrey, Drizzy,
All the new nicknames.
No, it's
OVO
not,
Drake. No.
Mr. Graham.
Mr. Graham, son
so
of Dennis.
Oh, shit.
All right, man. Let's move on to the next review. We got
You want to do JID next?
we got JID.
JID,
I don't even know if it's JID or if
both.
it's
I've heard him say it both
heard
ways.
him
He
say
said
both.
it both
Yeah,
ways.
I called him JID for the longest time.
said
Then when I heard
JID,
J. Cole
JID.
say JID, I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong.
yeah.
Then when I heard him say on one of these songs, he said JID, I said, okay, I don't know anymore.
I don't know
He
anymore.
said both.
either.
He spelled out his name JID. He
Whatever
said
you want to be
JID.
called, man.
Thing is, it's probably JID, and then you just spell
What's
out
his-
your name sometimes. Kind of like me, I say Riffa, and the other time I RIFFA. So
What's his real name?
that's what we're getting to right now.
Is it like
We're getting to the.
Jeremy Isaiah Davenport?
If that is what it really is, that'd be some shit. If like he just uses.
then I'm just gonna call whatever his first name is. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
him
for
that.
real.
You might not.
We are
You,
looking
you,
at-
You might not be able to pull him up, man.
I got it.
Oh, you got
and
it.
it's nowhere near it. It's Destin Root.
He's getting called Destin from now on. Yep, Destin. Sorry,
Destin Root.
Destin. How old is he?
That is a different name.
What year
From
was he born?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, he's some ATL.
He is.
Oh dang, that shit
He's
slows up.
frozen. He's frozen the game. No.
Well, your boy JID released his
it
new project.
He was born in 90, bro.
90. Okay.
He was born in 90. He's
Oh, so he
28.
black tied. He's black.
28.
Yeah, he was born the same year as me.
This thing is 28.
90s babies out here.
This thing is 28.
He was born on Halloween, bro.
Bro, he sounds young, bro. He sounds like he's like 1920.
October
Yeah, he's
31st, 90. He was born on Halloween. Scary.
Yeah, I'm 8 months
Scary
older than him.
hours.
That's scary.
Yeah. So he dropped his new project, Dicaprio 2. To be honest with you, I haven't even really heard Dicaprio 1.
Nope.
I have heard the Never Story, which is pretty good. Now, I really want to get y'all's take on JID. For those of y'all who don't know, he's signed to Dreamville, J. Cole's Dreamville. He's kind of up and coming artist. He hasn't really popped off just yet, but with Dreamville, their main goal isn't really to pop off over there. They're making the music they want to make for the fans that they've created, and they're not really looking at anything else.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear what y'all's take is?
I wanted to start by saying this, that Dreamville has some talent over there.
Do.
Oh yeah, they do.
They have some talent over there. So I read a thing he was saying he wants Dreamville to compete with TDE, which we talked about on
He
here before.
did say that.
And it wasn't in like a negative way. He's like, yeah, I like him.
He
We got
wants
respect
the
for him. But he's
Competition.
like-
Yeah, I was reading on DJ.
I think that's interesting. I think that's cool too, though. I like that out of him.
We gotta have a
But
discussion
like that
on who's
idea.
actually better, or do we have a discussion
between Dreamville and TDE.
Yeah.
TDE.
Damn.
I don't have to think about it.
Damn. Whoa. Slow your motherfucking roll, nigga.
That was
I
easy.
honestly feel like we'd all be on board with that.
I'm definitely on board with that. I'm not gonna front. I'm over talking shit, but
Yeah,
it's
I
TDE all
think
day.
with TDE,
It's TDE. I
we
mean,
would definitely
it's-
win that.
TDE is a little more. They're just a little more seasoned.
Yes, that's
You know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
They've been in it for a little bit longer, so
They
makes sense.
Yeah, to be fair,
right.
and you look at the people they have running that. It's not like, because I think it's J. Cole just runs everything with Dreamville.
No, it's his partner, man. The I can't think
what's
of
his name? I know who you're talking about.
Ibrahim.
Yeah.
yeah. He runs it.
Like
I think he does most of the work.
Yeah.
TD has a couple solid people that like that's what they do. Like they're the people like y'all go be the stars, but this is what we do.
Right. No, TDE has like they got like a whole artist development house popping over there. I think Dreamville is like in that direction too, but I just don't think that they got all the pieces together just yet. Like TDE
Right.
does.
So basically, TDE's Marvel and Dreamville is
DC?
DC.
Ooh, I kind of like that though. I kind of like
As
that.
of
though.
right now, that's what it
Aquaman
is.
looks better than fucking Captain Marvel right now.
Ooh,
So
the tables may turn.
just saying. All
Tables
right,
may
maybe
turn.
JID, maybe JID will overtake Absol. Just saying.
Oh.
I can
Just
see
saying.
that. I can
Just
see
saying. I
can
that.
see
Well,
that
you remember
too.
we talked about? We
Jack
said,
Lee got
"What's J.
bars.
Cole gonna do when he decides he's done rapping?"
Yeah.
Maybe this will be it. We'll see.
All right, we're gonna see.
But as far as the project goes, on Westbrook, dude was spit on that on that song. Like
No, he definitely And I think it's always good too because anytime I see a song like that, I'm always wondering, damn, I wonder what Westbrook is thinking right now.
Yeah.
Because you know he's heard it. You know what I'm saying?
I think he likes it.
You think he's like coming out to the game to this? He's like,
Oh yeah, and you know he's always dancing
Jamming
anyway.
that
So
shit.
yeah, he's
They
jamming
named
that.
it.
and shit.
They named this after me. This is
yeah.
my song.
It's my song.
What else we had? Working out. I felt like that was that that introspective, the emotional, the obligatory emotional song on the album.
Right. This is the obligatory.
It's true.
It's the truth.
Every album got them, but they're good though. It's cool. But I did like that every song wasn't him with the fast rap.
Yeah, he switched it up.
I'm glad he didn't do that for every song.
Well, I mean, he
enjoy
wasn't.
it. It's in there. It's in there a lot though. But
I think
he does
just
switch it up.
I think he just kind of packs a lot of words. And I don't think he's always spitting fast.
Yeah.
I think he just kind of he puts a lot of words in there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it, like, yeah. And he has. And I was expecting. This is what I was expecting from him. I expect him to kind of step out and kind of spread his wings a little bit. But probably my only issue with it is sometimes it does sound like his voice just sounds a lot like Kendrick sometimes.
Yes.
And there's certain points where, to be honest, there's a little bit of Wayne in there too. Like just sometimes I'm like, I hear it and I'm just like, all right, we get it. You like Kendrick.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
On the one with J. Cole, I get that. I get that Kendrick vibe out of him on that.
Yeah.
Because with the
Get that
voice and the
Anderson .Paak,
delivery,
too.
Get off my dick.
Get a little bit like that Anderson .Paak feel too, because Anderson .Paak reminds me of Kendrick as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting take.
I thought he has some diverse features on here. We knew, of course, it's gonna be a Cole feature, but we'd already heard that song.
Yeah.
You get Ferg on there on Westbrook. Okay, cool. You get Black, but then you get BJ Chicago Kid, which I'm like, okay, that's always a good feature.
Right.
And then you got Method Man.
METHOD, man.
Joey Badass, but I was like, Method Man, okay.
I mean, I like that song. It was a little, you know what I'm saying?
Hotbox.
Yeah, like it was cool. It's just kind of a little lackluster. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wasn't really feeling it, and I thought that
I enjoyed
Meth had
Method
a
Man.
couple questionable bars on there.
who did?
Method Man. I said, "Come on, Meth."
What?
That was simple, yeah.
What?
I don't know why, but the one that got me was the Taraji out of line giving up cookies. I was like, "What's a meth?"
I don't. See, I be trying to say this, bro. Like sometimes people be saying shit.
Listen, man,
When you
come on,
think
bro.
about it, you're like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
what's
was like,
actually
I
happening
get
here?
it.
Right.
I get what you did.
Like,
but
I get
meth.
it, but it's
Meth.
like this could be executed like 100 times
better.
100 times better. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, no, Method Man is definitely like. I mean, he's always gonna be a legend, but
No.
you know, he's definitely at the. You know,
I feel like he's at the
He's
point
been doing
where
a
he
lot
can
more
say what he
acting
wants.
lately.
Like,
So he can say what he
Yeah,
wants?
where he kind of just says things like he's at that point where he's like, man, I'm Method Man. I don't give a fuck to cow, and then just fucking said what he wants. Like, I mean, he's like original Wu-Tang. I mean, he's fucking
yeah, he's
legend.
original Wu-Tang, but like.
So a lot of them.
This is what-
just
this
kinda
is-
spit kind of
bro,
lackluster nowadays. You know
This is
I'm
what
saying?
it is, bro. Just to kind of sidestep a little bit.
I like
this
it,
is
though.
what happens when we're at a fucking point where hip hop is aging.
Oh yeah,
It is.
and it's aging, and we can see it and we can feel
seeing
it.
before our eyes.
It's before our fucking eyes,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
And it kind of sucks because
It
like
happened while we were kids, but we didn't. We were kids, but we didn't see it because we weren't focused.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
When
then
it's
also
happening.
too, they stepped out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Run
too.
DMC stepped out of the fucking way.
Yeah. All the rappers
right?
kind of like stepped down. It's like, all right, now
Grandmaster Flash, step out the way.
He stepped out of the fucking way.
It's like the game's
Okay,
yours
these niggas
now.
that did the hip, hippity, they stepped out the fucking way.
They moved around.
Yeah, they moved around. Hey, nigga, nice. That
got-
who you are? Okay.
They got too close
Better
to
than me.
the edge. And they got pushed off.
All right, they moved out of the way, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the first time we're seeing like all these rappers, and they're just aging, and not everybody's aging like wine.
Nah,
You have
not
to
Some
even-
people are
able-
aging like beer.
Some
You
people are
got, no,
aging
you're right though.
like,
You got to step out of the way.
an open bottle of sparkling water.
You either got to step out of the way. You got to be able to ride the wave,
Right. Yeah.
and it's not for everybody.
Nah,
It's really
it ain't.
not, man. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can age like wine like that. So
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I loved on this album, because immediately
off
it
the
made
Zoinkies?
me feel like that the beat was totally me. Like I was like, that's me. Like in a nutshell, I would have picked that beat for my own shit. 151 Rum.
No, he killed
That
that
fucking
shit.
beat, yeah.
He fucking killed that shit.
Yeah, he killed it, and the beat was so fucking. I like. That's one to me. That's one of the hottest beats I've heard in a minute.
Yeah,
because it just has that sample that's fucking dope as fuck.
I wasn't really feeling Mounted Up. I feel like that could have been completely kicked off the album.
You could have. Definitely.
They just didn't need to be on here at all whatsoever. It was just
there.
It was just fucking there. It was just like, yo, I recorded this song like a long time ago. Let's just put it in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. There was no need for it. There was no purpose for it. There was, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It didn't flow with the rest of the album. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't flow with the rest of the album. He had bars in there, but yeah, it didn't flow. It didn't flow with it. It just
not enough because I did hear some lines in there, but it wasn't enough to make me go, yeah, like I'm
save the track.
Yeah, I'm not saving that track. It's just not going to my library. All right.
It's like you try to come back in the third round of a 3-round fight, but yeah, you didn't do enough.
Right.
You just didn't do enough still to make yourself win it. But
overall though, man, I thought it was a pretty good if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it like an 8.3. 8.3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the lyrics, I like some of the beats, I like his style. He's kind of got to fall off of, you know, sounding too much like people that he likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, and kind of get more into being a little more unique. But other than that, it was a strong, solid project. I like JID.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
I get an 8.5. Like Duchesne's the one that put me on to JID. Like he told me about him one day, and I was just he's like, "You ever heard of JID?" I was like, "Nah." So I checked him out, and I was just like, "Okay, I can fuck with him." But I still at that point didn't check out Dicaprio one, or you know, I didn't really check him out. I didn't even hear the last album.
Right.
But I'd hear him on other people's shit here and there, or a single drop or some shit. But to hear this, I was like, okay, this shit's dope. I need to go back and listen to the last album. But
no, it's good shit.
I gave it an 8.5. I gave it an 8.5 because I immediately when I heard him, I knew that I'd like this style because I like fast rappers, people who can spit fast, and he got skill with it. He has wordplay.
He's good
bars,
wordplay, man,
and like putting it all together. He can. He's gonna do some growing, definitely, and like you said, Dreamville gonna work their way into being a TDE, hopefully. You know, so once they get mesh well a little bit better together and find their place as a whole, and definitely I think he's gonna grow to be a good artist. So he's already a good artist, but I mean he's gonna grow to get better, definitely.
Right.
Okay. I'll give it an 8. I thought it was solid work.
Yeah.
He's young, we'll still see him grow into his own some more, see which direction he goes. I want to echo what you said though. That's gonna be like, be careful not to just stay right in emulating who you are a fan of.
That's just
too
hard.
Much.
It's hard.
It is. It's very difficult, and I can appreciate that. But
it's just
and I
listen,
think he'll figure that out.
When I was rapping, I was. There was a point when T.I. came out, I was sounding like T.I.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think he'll figure it out though, and I think someone like Cole who's a little more, just having more experience can probably help some. But yeah, I'm interested to see where he goes. But I thought it was definitely solid work.
Yeah, solid Dreamville release.
Definitely.
Oh,
right on cue. It was solid. That's why that went off.
We got one more fucking review,
but we just
people.
ran out of time. No, I'm just
Right.
with you. Nah.
Your boy, grown man, baby Bizoy. I already know his name.
I always mix the two of them up every time.
Robert Williams, aka
Okay.
Meek Mill.
There you go.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Robert Williams won, bro.
Oh, you mean making the comeback?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like
The
solidifying
rebrand,
the rebirth.
This is the rebrand of all rebrands.
Fuck yeah!
If you need to rebrand, take notes.
Hey, take note. This is the blueprint.
This is the blueprint.
I hate what he had to go through to do this rebrand, but it worked. Damn it!
This is a good quality rebrand.
Quality.
I'm just trying to.
This is a sturdy rebrand.
On a solid foundation.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck Yeezy couldn't figure out this rebrand.
For real,
But Meek Mill figured it out.
man.
Because what happened? The culture, everyone saw an injustice and
they
just
definitely
rallied
did.
behind him.
And brought it to the championships.
Mm-hmm.
I think when they announced he's gonna get sentenced to like 7 years or some wild ass number like that for the popping the wood, that's when people was like, yo, what the fuck?
And then they saw the judge.
If it was like, yo, 6 months, everybody been like, fuck Meek.
Yeah.
5,
it's
6,
probably
7, 8
like
years
that.
for popping the willie. Oh yeah, we can't.
And the
have that.
judge was like blatantly doing him dirty, and like it was a conflict of interest. And she was black too, I think.
Yeah,
and she
she
was like,
was.
"Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not recusing myself."
Let me ask y'all this though: how do y'all feel about him becoming the face of prison reform? Like becoming the
Wasn't it T.I.
poster
before him?
style.
Yep, that's what I was
T.I.
about to
right
say.
before him.
So we've seen this.
Yeah, we've seen it. It's happening again, but it's happening almost on a different level. Because T.I. kind of brought a lot of that shit upon himself, where like charges were kind of full, had guns, all that other shit, the drug, all that shit. It kind of was like, all right, you got caught with that shit. You can't really. The judge ain't gonna be like. They're not really. They can be. They're definitely harsh on a lot of the things that they charge people with. But he had been in a lot of problems already before.
Right.
So but with Meek Mills, it kind of was like, yeah, exactly. People were like, what the fuck? That's it? And he's getting this much time? So I think it's kind of a little bit like, yeah, it's a little bit more than what T.I. in a sense. Like, that's why I think it's kind of a rebrand of what T.I. kind of was being the face of. And it's like, it's happening again because this was a whole nother situation and it was an injustice in a sense.
Well, you feel like they were trying to do like they made him like the face of prison reform, T.I.?
Well, they didn't make him.
Because I feel like he went through some shit.
Oh, he did.
Just like Lil Wayne kind of went through some shit too.
Yeah, he did.
But Meek, they're like talking about like,
I think
like the Lil Wayne shit was you shouldn't have had a gun with you on this bus.
Well, yeah.
New York's laws.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
T.I. was just dead wrong.
T.I.
Yeah.
buying submachine guns when he got felony.
Yes.
Just impossible to get out of that.
I feel like
Meek Mill was just like we look at, he just got caught up in the system.
Yeah.
And they took him in there, making him the like literally like the poster child for like, yo, we need to fix prison and how this whole system is set up from front to back.
Well, because of the situation, I mean, you have to run with it where you can to when it's in the public. Because you don't get many opportunities where the system fucked up and you can put it in their face and show them and then kind of do it like that.
Right.
They're kind of like, hey, this was an injustice. Anytime you get the chance, you got to fucking take it and like use it against the system because the system constantly fucks everyone else over. And you can't just be like, all we can do is complain about it.
Right.
Whereas when we have evidence in a sense, like you can visually see what happened, everybody knows it's in the eye of the public, celebrity, run with that fucking shit. So then you can fucking rub it in their face and then fucking make them the poster boy so then motherfuckers learn from this shit and also don't take that shit, fight that shit, fight back. So I don't know. I mean, Meek Mills is definitely I think he's the face of it and he's running with it.
I never thought that we would see him.
See, I think the difference between this and what we saw with T.I. T.I.'s was more of a, the apology tour trying to redeem. Lessen his time doing the good things. We had the TV show and all that.
You remember when he was doing like the like 1-800? You better call the police. Like and
this was more like,
damn, Tip, they got your ass good, dog.
They were trying to like for whatever reason make an example out of
Yeah.
Meek, and people were like, yo, they're doing this man wrong.
Right.
Like everyone just like across the board, everyone's like, yo, this is just fucked up.
Yeah.
Even
People
Drake
liked him, didn't like him,
Yeah.
people beef him. Even him on Twitter was like, hey man, free Meek. This ain't right.
Yeah.
He's like, this
Everybody
is
was
fucked
doing
up.
shit like that. Yeah.
Drake.
And
Like,
that just
and I think that's
shows.
why. But
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate Meek Mill dropping this album because I'm gonna just go ahead and say that this was a good quality rap album.
solid.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And paying homage to the classics too. Like a motherfucker.
Okay, this is so. Do y'all like that it was sample heavy?
Oh, I enjoy
Sample
it
heavy is
because-
putting it nicely.
Yeah, well, I enjoy it because they use some
Good
quality,
samples.
good samples. Like
There
beats
was
that were
let's talk
like
about some
typically not
examples. It
used.
was I can feel it calling.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's always you can never go wrong with a Phil Collins.
You should say Tupac.
You said Tupac?
Sampled it because Tupac made it a hip hop beat.
Okay.
Well, I
Okay.
figured
But
since
yeah,
y'all
Phil
are the
Collins.
title users, I said, oh, they're gonna have to list the samples for me.
Right. There's that. Of course, there's What's Beef.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get to that in a second. There's the Me, Myself, and I
Yeah.
from Beyonce. Was there anything else?
Yes,
There was
Oh
a-
man,
There
what
was
song
what was
trying to
I
think
can't
of
remember the
it.
other one was. There's a couple more in there. I
There's
think.
a few more in
Yeah,
there.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna find it because there was one in particular, but I'll
No.
look it up while you're talking.
There's it was solid, man. It was solid. It's like whenever you listen to an album, like the first few songs that you hear, you want them to be good. You want to have
Captivate you.
good pacing. Good, you know what I'm
Big
saying?
word.
Yeah, the first say captivate. Who taught you captivate, nigga?
Exactly. We're gonna say it every
All
time.
right, like the first 5 or 6 tracks,
Fuck yeah, solid.
just pure fire. It was like fire,
yeah.
fire. You know what I'm saying? It sounded expensive.
No, that's what I thought.
You know what I'm saying?
As you listen to, you're like,
Yeah.
ooh boy.
Yeah, this sounds like there's a lot of money put behind this.
Fuck
So
yeah.
you need to go on a long tour
Right.
because you ain't gonna make it off the streaming money. That's just gonna pay for the samples.
Shit, yeah, because you're probably getting maybe a tenth of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Phil Collins is catching all 95% of that fucking dollar.
Fuck yeah.
what was the
Sounds
sample on
Pay
Trauma?
Me.
Trauma. What was there?
There is one that I'm trying to think. Yeah. Let me see.
That's the one I was thinking of. But what is that song? I could not remember the name of the song.
There's one that I couldn't think of it for the longest until I heard the end of the song and I could finally hear part of the sample more. I was like, and then
Yeah, well, let's talk about this Cardi B track.
Fire.
Get Away. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Get
what it is.
Away.
Right.
Dun,
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah.
Yeah. Who sang Get Away again?
Dang, I can't remember, dog. But no, this Cardi B track, I kind of feel like that was originally made for Nicki Minaj. Am I being petty?
No. No.
I kind of do. I kind of feel like that was supposed to be a Nicki Minaj track, and
Probably
then
was.
well, maybe not Nicki Minaj, but I do feel like he linked up with Cardi B as a shot to Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know what I mean? I just that's what I honestly feel like. It was a fire track.
Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Get Away.
I just look. There's
Yeah,
7
Mobb Deep, yeah.
samples on there.
Yeah. No, this definitely
And it was like-
it's sample heavy, which I just haven't heard in a minute.
Like classic songs too, like good ass shit.
So let's talk about this What's Beef.
Oh man.
I've been waiting to talk about this for the past
Good
6-7
God.
minutes. I just want to hear y'all's take.
Your words was Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, Jesus.
I think that
Jesus-
is what he said.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
I almost backdoored it with just a joke. I was gonna say
Well,
Allah H.
there's
Christ.
Jesus H. Christ because there's a lot happening on that song. But it's definitely the standout track on the album.
It is.
But first I gotta appreciate Ross's verse because it was a nasty verse.
Yeah.
Ross don't care about 2018.
His thing,
Ross
though,
gonna say what he wants to say.
not only does Ross not care about 2018, Meek Mill doesn't care about it, and neither does the label because nobody bleeped that fucking word out.
Look, I heard that,
No, he didn't.
and I said
Nobody
this.
bleeped that shit.
I said this to you. I said, Ross, what are you doing?
Right. I was like, yo, they
what?
just let this shit rock.
Ross said
Broad
fuck it.
daylight?
No,
Yeah,
it's
fuck
funny
it.
because when I heard the first time, I said, nope, ain't no way. I rewound it again. And I
To
heard
make
it again.
sure.
I said, nope, hold on. Let me pull up the lyrics. There's
Yeah.
no way. But there was way.
Yeah.
Neither there was way.
There was
Which is
way.
kind of funny because I haven't
Wow.
seen backlash from it.
I told you about it. It's coming.
No, listen, LeBron James tweeted about the song. I haven't seen backlash yet. If LeBron James tweets out the song and nobody says anything, that means
President
nobody's going to say
James-
anything.
President James.
Nothing but respect for my president.
I'm sure it's coming. We'll see. But look, man, look, you're right. Let's get in this. So this is where we're gonna stray a little bit from Meek. Sorry, Meek. But what Hov did was just disrespectful.
It was disrespectful, but you know what? I gotta say this though. I gotta say that Meek is. You got Meek. Jay-Z didn't have to do that, right? Like, yeah, it was Jay-Z snapping, but it was more than that. It was, I'm doing this for me. Because Jay-Z doesn't get into that mode that often. Not anymore.
I also feel like it wasn't just for Meek. It was the spirit of Biggie. Because
damn,
you gotta think this is what's beef.
Damn, shit get
and
heavy.
it's a classic Biggie track. You got Jay-Z, the next best thing
Cold World
behind Biggie from the East. You know what I'm saying? Is Jay-Z, and it's like he could not do Biggie wrong, and you know he couldn't do an injustice of the beat. He had to fucking.
I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right,
and that's why Rick Ross stepped up his game too.
That's why they all stepped.
They're like, this is a legendary beat,
right?
From a legendary.
But
artist,
the Switcher shit is what's free shit, and then like talking to a different, and they all kind of had like their own point, like where you had Rick Ross throwing the shots at, which I believe was 6ix9ine, because 6ix9ine has a rainbow hair, but not purple hair. Who has purple hair?
I mean,
you're just trying to say purple hair is like everybody's.
The only person I think of that comes to mind with purple hair is Uzi.
What about Famous Dex?
Lil Pump. I don't know. Anyway, I just feel like it's Tekashi.
I don't know. All these people.
Yeah, we just guessing. This is disgusting because we're like, who's the guy with purple hair?
I don't even know anymore.
Fucking rap game.
I want to say this though. When we were talking about M earlier, and I was saying how I feel like this is what M should be doing. I feel like Hove is going into this thing where he's like, basically, I am Hove. Okay,
right.
I'm going to give you this, and I'm gonna sit back and chill because like I'm. Y'all know who I am. I'm there, and I feel like when you were saying how M wasn't getting stuff that was sticking with you. I feel like this is this is not the first time this year he's done this. He says something, you're like, fuck. And like
Jay-Z?
it just kind of sticks.
Oh yeah. The past year and a half.
He's just been doing it. Like
since
you figure
444 came out.
444 he did it and you're like, ooh, like when you had
the
story of OJ and all that.
I was just like,
God.
I was like, this fucking song is important.
That shit was heavy. It stuck. This stuck. On Scorpion, it was one line and it stuck when he said, "Y'all killed Exo, Zimmerman live, streets is done." You're just like,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah, it just sticks with you.
You're like,
it sticks with you.
Oh, he has lyrics that do that. Like Jay-Z, fucking, he's doing more than just spitting bars now. He
flexing out. He flexing some muscle.
Yeah,
you mean Jay-Z lyrics stick to your rib? Sorry, Ty Live. Sorry, Ty Live.
Hey, I'm telling you, He's found that next level for himself in the rap, like rap wise.
Well, he's comfortable in the pocket, man. He's like he doesn't, you see Eminem, he's like doing all this like wild shit with his rhyme shit, and it's like, bro, you don't got to do that. Like, I don't feel like Jay-Z is like showcasing his rhymes to like I feel like for him it's just kind of like it's just fun. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he also is aware that he has a voice. He has power. He has influence. Mm-hmm. So he's going to say something that, one, is going to make you think. Two, is impactful to society. You know what I'm saying?
And reach the youth.
Right, and reach the youth if the youth are listening. I don't know if the youth are listening to shit like this.
He still has to try.
This album is clearly for like a 25 through
someone who's matured enough
40.
to fuck it.
This Meek Mill's album is like a 25 through 40.
When you lost your child,
you know what this is like.
When you lost your childness,
right.
You know, you have someone who's like, and no matter what aspect of life we're talking about, you have someone that's like, a real just an OG for lack of a better term, and they kind of say something, and then like the generation below them really respects that. Then the younger ones like, oh man, fuck that. You're like, no, that's you don't disrespect him. Yeah, I feel like that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Because I know some of the kids now might be like, oh, whatever, whole wash. And you got to be like, nah, man, like, no, that's solid.
Yeah,
that's solid.
I just don't understand. Kids is out here hating Jay-Z.
They hate on lyrics like
you know
this.
What I'm saying? Just get your fucking mind right,
and they want to mumble in a mic.
Jay-Z's letting us know he's a Super Saiyan right now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Jay-Z leveled the fuck up while he was doing this verse, like the booth.
He did. It was definitely a level up. He was just saying the whole shit with the hands free. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
it brought me back to like it. Remember when I played you the It's Murder song with DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule when he was like, I have in the car slump Kennedy style with the memory out, right? Remember, I was like, yo, he's a fucking goon. That whole hands-free shit that he was doing, that's goon Jay-Z. But like rich goon Jay-Z. coming out. That shit's still in there. You know what I'm saying?
That never leaves.
Yeah, it never leaves. Yeah,
It never leaves.
yeah.
So yeah,
No,
fucking disgusting.
it's a fire. It's top 5 songs this year.
Yeah,
I would say.
I have to agree. I mean, the sample alone gives it the fucking credit. Like just to use that beat and to make it the way you do, like twist the words, but just and then to use it in those terms in that way, fucking the impactful way that it's used, like that shit's fucking brilliant.
So let's get on to
Biggie would be proud.
Let's go on to the Drake reunion.
I think I heard an interesting take on this. On another
I haven't heard
show.
any takes.
So it was on another show that me and you listened to, and I thought, I was like, you know what? I think you're dead on. And he said, he gave him that hey, we just kind of figured this out, so I'm gonna give you that. We'll see where we are in 6 months verse.
Holy shit!
I was like, you know what? I think you might be right. He said,
That's funny.
He said, I'm not going to give you that 6 a.m. in Philly. I'm just going to give you that, we'll see where we are before I give you,
Got a feeling who said that. But
I think, though, this was... we knew it had to be there. It was like, they made up. I wonder if it's going to be an album. Yeah, he is going to be on the album.
all right.
Yeah,
And then we saw he got it 7 hours before the shit came out.
Yeah,
So.
but you don't think it was Drake's best foot forward?
it was in
I
January.
don't think he was either one of their best. I feel like on the tracks they've done together, the other ones are better than this one.
Yeah,
But I also
This is
feel
just
like
the foot
they
off the
felt,
water track.
Yeah, I think it's the Feel the Water track. I feel like, hey, we're kind of obligated to do this.
Twitter fingering again.
Exactly. And funny thing, because if you remember what kind of started this last time, with the quickness, Drizzy's like, go get my bro's album. He didn't do it last time, and that's what started that shit.
Right. Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I do think that they actually have squashed it, because I think Drake, just like everyone else, is like, oh man, y'all doing this dude wrong. Like, the rest of that stuff doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I think they'll do more music together.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if they got like some on like EP or something.
that's especially since that's what everybody's doing now.
It just seems like Meek Mill's got all eyes on him. I mean, he was on fucking what's the show? He was everywhere, but he was on Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking, he was on fucking Ellen, and I was just thinking,
Meek on Ellen?
yeah,
Meek
like
Mill on Ellen.
Kanye West
he
on
was.
Ellen. I can understand. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Meek Mill on Ellen, like
I didn't see
talking
that
about
coming.
like being locked up in prison and what it's like. I was just like, yo, fucking rap really like is like out here, bro.
He was
Like,
doing
you know
an
what I'm
interview on
saying?
CNN. I mean, he was,
Yo, I know he was on CNN like talking. I was just like,
Yeah.
yo, like it's really mainstream.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
It absolutely is taking over.
Yeah. Shouts out to Meek Mill, man.
I thought on the project, man, he kind of gave us a couple different sounds. So he gave us
a party music.
He gave us our party
His-
music.
his-
He
his-
gave us our trap music. He gave us our grown folks tracks.
Yeah, he gave us
know.
some thought out shit. He had, I don't think I heard him say Rolly maybe once or twice.
To roll.
Oh, I'm about to
Rolling,
research
yeah.
it. That's big. That's
Yeah.
that's growth.
That's hella growth.
That's growth.
Once or twice on a whole fucking album.
Because it used
That
to
is
be 3-4 per
all
track.
the time.
3-4 per bar. Shit, fuck out of here.
That's showing growth.
Right.
That does.
Yeah, it does show growth. I like his features. I like this. It's a solid album.
It's definitely a solid piece of work from, because with Meek, I've always he puts a project out, I'm like, okay, I'm messing with these couple songs, or a tape out, I'm like, okay, I'm messing with these couple songs, but I think I like the most on this one.
Oh, you mean like the most amount of songs from the album?
Yes.
I can say let me talk about a couple of things I don't like. I wasn't feeling this splash warning. Okay, with Future, Roddy Ricch, and Young Thug. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me if I hear it a few more times, because it sounds like it's a song that could probably grow on me. But as of right now, after listen to it maybe 5 times, I'm not really feeling it. No, I'm not feeling it. Uptown Vibes though, it's nasty. When we're Fabulous,
Hell yeah.
that beat
Hell
is
yeah.
nasty, bro. That's got to be a sample.
Yeah, I got it.
I
I swear that is.
Yeah. That's
When I remember hearing this, and I was thinking, where the fuck is that from?
Right.
I swear I've heard that melody.
yeah.
I had to put it in my ear real quick just so I know.
Yeah.
They got that Latin.
Yeah. It's like an East Coast, like,
Because they got that
You know what I'm
Hispanic
saying?
dude.
yeah. And I was just like, I was like, damn, fool. This is what because I really want to get up on the Latin culture, but I can't because I don't speak Spanish.
See,
I feel like I'd be missing out.
Well, you know, I don't really be into it too much, but
I have
see, this type beat right here, it's not overboard like it still has hip hop feel to it, but
Yeah,
it had like
definitely.
a Spanish little vibe to it too. So I fucks with this one.
Yeah, it reminded me of some East Coast Spanish shit.
It reminded me of
I do feel like I'm missing
Yeah.
out.
Right. Don't you feel like you be missing out sometimes?
Bro, when this trip that I was just on, like, there's a couple
I'm sure you
times
did
where
miss out.
and I'm like, oh man, everybody really turning up right now. Like, I just wish I knew what the fuck was happening.
Yeah. I just wish I knew what they
Like,
were
I
all
wish I
laughing
knew
at.
what I was vibing to right now, because
Right.
there might
Don't
be
know
some
the
suspect
words.
shit being said.
Like when they had like Thanksgiving with Hispanic families, I was so pissed. I was like, I can't read this shit. I want to know what the fuck y'all are saying.
Y'all needed me, is what y'all are telling me.
I was like, yeah, I can, I'm getting by here. Like, I can know enough what I need to know, but I just wish I really knew what was being said.
Spanish people, if you're out there and you're listening, we want to be a part of the Spanish culture. We want to know what's going on. Yeah, can y'all just do some of it in English?
I actually agree, and I'm Spanish. But let's get to the actual story here that none of us has touched on. 21.
Shit. I was
21.
about to go to the rating too.
Yeah, I know. How did it?
21 been giving us some great stuff these last couple months.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is
man.
Quality 21 right here.
I like 21. I like when he.
All right,
You gonna die. In
let's
the
add
middle.
that to the list. If he goes ahead and drops 40 in the year, we got it.
Shit. That's like 4 albums that we just said. So we might as well do reviews to the end of the year. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's gonna happen? They're all gonna drop the same week.
I know, right? You're gonna be fucking mad. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, I feel like he's definitely back to his DMX days.
Right.
That's gonna be a review only episode.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right? He's getting ready to drop something. I could tell.
Review.
I could tell something's getting ready to come from 21. So
It has to be.
yeah,
Has to be.
that was a pretty fire track too. By
That was a
the
fire
way.
track.
Yeah, so-
Pay you back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's a street song. I like a good street. You know
I
what I'm
fucking
saying?
jammed the fuck out of that track. Like,
Yeah.
just kind of just off of the 21 Savage bass alone. Just I was like, I had to hear that verse again, and we got Meek Mill's 21 and then Meek Mill again. So it's like had to go back to it like twice to hear that shit. I was like, I needed another 21 Savage verse on there. It would have been dope if it was back and forth on the last verse or some shit.
Right. Yeah.
One reason I think I like this project a little more than some other ones, because in addition to not hearing Rolly over and over, I didn't feel like I was getting like yelled at from top to bottom. Like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm saying, like, I don't get me wrong.
He gets really
with
loud.
Meek
yeah.
on certain beats, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just turned
Feeling
right
this
now.
energy right now.
But,
This
like,
that
I'm like,
energy.
okay, bro, like,
Like that Philadelphia
Woosah.
from that EP.
okay,
In the
exactly.
streets, Meek.
Yeah, exactly.
Meek. That
Yeah.
shit was fire.
And I need that. I need
Yeah.
a couple of those on the project.
need a
This is
couple
what,
of those.
19 songs?
But not all.
I don't want
tracks.
19 of that.
Yeah.
Right. I feel you. Yeah. I mean, you're not
feel
supposed to
that.
get that. You're not supposed to get that. Unless you're Lil Jon. What should I give this on a
And
scale
these
of,
Sad Boys.
scale of 1 to 10?
Scale of 1 to 10. I gave this one I gave it a 9. Solid 9.
9?
Yeah.
I got to give this one a 9 too. Extra points for what's free? What's beef?
Yes. That's
Extra
what-
points.
that's
Extra
what-
points for it's a lot of good quality tracks on here. That Cardi B booty. That shit is like that's a club song. That's what like if I'm going into a party, that's what I want, and I'm drunk, that's what I want to hear when I walk in. That shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That's a fuck on me. that's my shit.
He said, hold on.
I
He said
fuck
he
with it,
wanted,
dog.
hold on, we gotta revisit some lyrics here. Hold on. I gave it, for the record, I gave it a 8.5 again.
8.5,
Solid. I mean, not much bad to say about this, but hold on. I got to look at some of these lyrics, because one song's like, you know what, Meek? Me too.
break it down.
What lyrics? He
Hold
said
on.
there was one
He
lyric
said
where he
he
said something about getting spit in his mouth. And I was like, okay, shit's getting a little crazy. All right, shit's getting a little graphic.
Shit's nasty.
This dude said, I want a freak nasty hoe when I want all bad bitches.
That's what it was. I want a freak nasty hoe.
I feel you, man.
Bitches.
I
And
feel
Sam
you.
on the back's going booty, booty,
Yeah.
booty, booty. Fuck on
That's
me.
my favorite part of the song.
Fuck on me. Yeah, that's a hot song. That's a hot song.
Oh, and you know what's funny?
Definitely
If you scroll down a couple, right after the booty part, it says, I want a brand new Rolls. Fuck.
Damn
it, Meek.
No, that's Rolls Royce, not Rolly.
Not Rolls.
Oh, that
yeah,
is
it's Rolls
true?
Royce.
No,
It's Rolls
there you
Royce.
go.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Those are the two he raps about. Always, though. It's always those two.
Rolls Royce and Rollies.
Nah, he was talking about the Phantom.
Surprised
Right.
he didn't
Rolls
come out with an
Royce was
album.
Phantom, Yeah.
Surprised he didn't come out with an album called Rolls Royce and Rollies.
I think he.
Don't give him no ideas.
Yeah, he said don't give him no ideas.
Please don't.
That album will be full of that shit.
So
nonstop.
yeah, that real
It's a
talk.
good solid album.
Before we finish this podcast, for everybody that's out there that's got Apple Music or Spotify, did you know that on Tidal you can edit tracks? You can edit, bro. Look at this.
I can edit a
Trash.
Fam, you can come here, do a track edit, okay, and you can literally take off what the
Get the fuck out
on
of
Tidal,
here.
bro. You can literally set a
That's
start
dope.
point, an end point, discard.
A segment of the track.
Yes.
Basically, edit it yourself if you wanted to.
Yes, you can take a whole verse off. You can be like, this verse sucks.
I don't like this verse.
And just take a whole verse off.
Look,
only-
I told you.
Or
I
if
told
there's
you
a
what I
verse,
thought.
one verse you like on the motherfucker, you just listen to that bitch.
And then you
that's
can
it.
fade in from that
From
point.
that-
From that point.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
you can cut out the bullshit. On Tidal, they let
Hey,
you
look,
cut out
That's
the
innovative
bullshit.
as fuck, bro. You
That
can't say
definitely
that.
is.
Tell Sharif what I told you.
What I forgot. What did you say?
I said, man, if I'm Boz, I don't like this.
Oh, he said his boss. You don't like this. If you're anybody in Dreamville, you don't like.
You don't like this.
Oh, shit.
Yo, we have like 1 million streams, but it's only for one song.
One song, one verse.
And it's just this part of the
It's this
song.
segment. Yeah, it's this segment of the track. Everything
I think
else
it's
is
J.
cut
Cole's
out.
verse.
Every time J. Cole.
No,
does
but you
something else,
can't do this on every album though for some odd reason. Like it's only certain albums you can do this on.
That's
so
still dope though. That's just probably playing with it, just see how it works if people fuck with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
is it new?
different.
Is it new to do that, or is it like? Is that
I
like a
guess so, bro.
update?
Like I can't do it on the Meek Mill song,
Okay.
right? Like this, I can't do it on that
Well,
one.
'cause-
But I don't know if it's because
Because there's
Maybe
nothing
so
So is
really
this something
fast
the
forward on
label
there,
has
that's
to
why.
agree to, or we'll have to look into this? But it's definitely different.
I think it's only when there's they know there's songs that have bullshit.
right. But just that shit.
Like if there's a great album, we're not gonna put that on there because it's great. You listen to full.
Just
full
imagine though, like being able to, you know, what I'm saying, just cut out whole parts of a song.
You
like
want a
example,
super flaming
for
hot
example,
take?
right? I remember you was conflicted, right? Just imagine you cut all that shit out from Kendrick. Just imagine all that shit. You can just get right to the fucking song. You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true. You just fade it in right there,
Right.
right when the song starts.
I remember you was conflicted. Nah, cut that shit out. Just
Done.
chop it out. You know what I'm saying? Just get to the fucking white meat.
Why do I feel like we gonna you're ugly
Pause.
plays the music? It's just gonna be the entire song, just booty.
but it's
all it's gonna be.
And it has
Fuck
an
on me.
on repeat one, and it just does
Fuck
that
on me.
nonstop.
Looped up for like 10 minutes.
This is the best track
Hey, you know,
ever.
I don't know how Riffa feels about this, but I would chop up Hail Mary.
You would chop up Hail Mary?
All right, we're done here.
Just throw that shit in his head. Throw that shit in his head.
That is not lit.
Throw that in his head,
is
G.
not lit.
I would chop up
Hail
Hail Mary
Alright. Wow, what would you chop out?
after Pac's done rapping.
Oh shit! You don't like the Outlaws?
Nah,
My God!
Oh,
How dare you?
on that song I just like it.
We gotta talk about classic songs
That's a hot take.
you
right
would
with
there.
chop
trash
Itself.
verses on it. That wouldn't be on there for me, but we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
Well, it's on there
good
for
topic.
Black Todd apparently.
Well, yeah, we already know what this
a hot
song
take.
is.
That's
yeah.
a hot take in itself.
We are at the end of the podcast, y'all. We appreciate everybody for joining us. Thank you
Yes,
for listening
indeed.
to the Truth Be Told podcast, episode 143
You're the real
in the
MVP.
bag. Please subscribe on all the favorite podcast apps. If you listening for the first time, we thank you for getting all the way to the end. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, trailmac.com/YouTube.
Trillmatic.com/merch. Show some support for the cause so we can make this better and more enjoyable for y'all.
That's right. And we gonna be up out this thing. No, I'm saying.
Don't turn back.
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. And the fight go with that.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.